Rushing through your brain, future and today, skipping through your mind, past, present, on rewind. Take you to a new dimension. I'm on the top of science fiction. I can show you tomorrow. Time and space bends, so do I though. Speed of light in your hands. Spend the night in no lands. Turning back the clock just to do it again. It won't ever stop, the loop never ends. Drifting from where you are, dreaming of places far. I can bring you the stars. Watch and see. Rupture through your brain, future and today, skipping through your mind, past, present, on rewind. Travel through the lanes, meshing yesterday, history intertwined, past, present, on rewind. Differ you from long ago, reminder of someone you know. Anything, anywhere, all at once can now be yours if I'm the one. 19th century, throw it back up to Meiji. So early prehistory, thought a time would be banging. Drifting from where you are, dreaming of places far. I can bring you the stars. Watch and see. Rupture through your brain, future and today, skipping through your mind, past, present, on rewind. Rupture through your brain, future and today, skipping through your mind, past, present, on rewind. Where you wanna go? 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 Past, present, on rewind. Past, present, on rewind. Sometimes I fear you'll pull the plug, discard a world the data's lost. My pixel heart breaks spots into digit effect. Do I know you? Started bugs every time you look on. Maybe you forgot to turn your cheats off. I hate it when you take too long to respond. Maybe you don't know it, but you get me so high on games we're playing. Eyes on the screen, that's all we need. Tell me am I your entertainment? Eyes on the screen, that's all we need.
Land 2026. We got returning champions, Talia and Broden, on separate teams.
She's got some good stuff.
Talia's been partnered with a chess grandmaster.
Hi.
We've got a designer for Magic the Gathering.
This is one of the best cards you can open, and we just cracked it, so I'm feeling good about it.
LS and Renad are going to be the favorites going into the weekend.
I don't think that I open very good cards, but I could be wrong.
We're going to see what happens.
FlyQuest, Strixhaven, Duel Land, let's go. Oh, that's beautiful looking. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Duel Land Live.
Let's go, 2026.
Level up. We here, we did it. We're all everything's working. This is great.
We have got some two-headed giant action coming down the pipe today. Our contestants are getting ready. We hope you are getting ready. We got quite a field today. These people are impressive.
I mean, they're much better at Magic than us. So, there's a reason we're up here
Yes.
and they're at the tables.
That's absolutely right. We've got designers, chess grandmasters, Magic creators, gaming creators coming through to absolutely impress us with this college-on-college action. We got Secrets of Strixhaven, two-headed giant action. Our teams all built decks yesterday. Group 1 here on the screen. We're about to get into this. Peter Park, Atrioc, Danny, and Mina on our table 1 with Gavin, Persephone. We got Zoomies and Broden on our table 2. Patty, this one's going to be a big one.
I mean, I am so excited to already watch this. I mean, we were talking about it all day yesterday, watching these guys build these decks, kind of seeing if they were going to play into the actual colleges themselves, or some people splashing in a little bit of a third color. And I think we have a couple surprises out there, but realistically, this is just going to be a great time with a lot of great Magic players and some who are a little newer.
That's
which
right.
I think is really the curveball that is going to be.
That is going to be exactly right. The curveball of the whole weekend is these Magic creators combining with gaming creators. We've got people of every experience level. Game designer for Magic the Gathering.
So great.
All the way
it.
down to people that started last September, I'm told. So this one's going to be a fun one. Secrets of Strixhaven, if you're not familiar with it, is a set that is really centered around 2 color pairings, these 5 colleges at this fictional school there on the plane of Arcavios. We've got Witherbloom, Lorehold, Silverquill. We've got, oh man, I'm forgetting the others now. We've got Quandrix.
There we go. They're on the table. They're on the table.
I've got them right here. My cheat sheet.
Yeah, we got a little Prismari representation.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
Of course.
Sharp with the ripped off sleeves.
Well, you know.
That's a little more gruel of you. I don't think that's college.
We gotta make sure to keep it good.
That's right. Let's get into what we've got ahead of us this weekend. Looking at today, we have got our group stage. We're going to go round robin. Everybody's going to be playing each other. And then the top 2 are going to advance to our day 2 into our single elimination Sunday.
So everything's kicking off here shortly, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Moving into 1 p.m. for our second round there. And then 4 p.m. for the grand finals tomorrow.
That's right. We'll be finishing off and figuring out who is going to be taking home $5 grand for the charity of their choice. We have got a heck of a prize for these teams. Really great causes across the board. And hey, they're not just going to go home empty-pocketed themselves. First place is going to take home $1 grand. We've got 600 to second place and 400 to third place. So lots of incentive to play well and focus it up this
as
weekend.
long as their decks perform.
That is interesting. So we've got single elimination. We're playing best of ones essentially all through the first round, and then we'll go into our single elimination day in day 2. We're playing two-headed giant, which means they built together. They're going to have a shared life total. They move through their phases together. It's going to be it's almost one-on-one, but it is that co-op way of playing Magic the Gathering that I personally love so much.
You get to lean on a teammate a little bit like you would in any other group sport, but here it's a little nice because.
Or shooters, right?
Yeah,
Popping
exactly.
in, like your world, getting in there with a partner, co-op. Man, that's how I prefer to play.
So if your partner's struggling a little bit, you can hopefully carry. But at the same time, if you both, I don't know, flood or both of you start to flounder,
Yeah.
that 30 life total is not a lot.
No, you start looking for cards in your pool that are saying target player draw some cards. Maybe
Yeah.
you can have your friend draw some cards. You have each opponent in Two-Headed Giant, so strong, such a strong 2 words on the cards that you can find to really have them discarding cards together, losing life. Each opponent cards are going to affect both life totals, and so lots of interesting ways to play with cards in a different way than if you're just playing a typical one-on-one.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more fun. At least for me, I enjoy a commander style, so 4 players, and this is a way to kind of get in there with still being able to draft and not doing like a commander draft because it's a little weird doing commander drafts.
Yeah, we all got in here yesterday. Everybody got a full sealed pool. They built together with their pool. They could share cards, the 2 players.
That was nice, being able to build out. Each player got 6 packs, so they kind of everybody opened, and then they're able to shift around to say, Gavin opened a lot of Lorehold, but really didn't want to play Lorehold.
Right.
He could shift those over to his teammate, and then he could take and build whatever his teammate may have pulled better. So if they got 1 bomb in 1 color, they can kind of shift around. There's a bigger card pool to pick from.
It is, and in a set that's so centered around synergies of the colleges, it's nice to have that larger pool, make 2 more synergistic decks, and really take it home. I'm looking at our table 1 right now. It looks like maybe we're getting ready to get into our first round here. Let's take it over to the table and check in on our competitors. We've got Danny and Mina on one side of the table with Peter Park and Atrioc facing off.
Oh, this just looks good too. Look at this.
Oh yeah,
man.
We are set up. Our teams here today. Danny is on a Lorehold deck, so Danny's playing red-white. Mina's on Silver Quill playing black-white. And then Atrioc also on Lorehold, and then Peter on Witherbloom. We saw a lot of Witherbloom across the whole field today, but only 1 represented in today's pod, in this first pod.
I, in my personal opinion, just me, I think Witherbloom's probably the.
You're a Witherbloom guy.
Normally no, but in Strixhaven,
Yeah.
It feels so strong in like this draft limited environment. Just the amount of life gain and token creation and all those pests gain you more life. It feels good. It feels real good.
I'm with you. I'm a theater kid. Fun
What?
fact,
No.
I've got a theater degree, so Prismari is probably where I should fall. But
Me too. I mean,
Lorehold aggression, dude. That's what it's.
Yeah.
We got to get in there. We're going to use history to our benefit.
no, I am definitely without doubt a Prismari guy through and through.
Why don't we listen in on the table here, right at the jump, as we're getting our opening hands, see what our
Good problem.
You could always take
have
a,
to say.
a second
It's
mulligan.
it's up to you. You can mull down to 6.
You can mull down to 6.
You know what? I'm gonna risk it.
You're going to risk it?
You're
All right, we're all
risking
risking.
it.
We're all risking.
Okay.
I'm taking risks.
All right,
We're
y'all-
ready.
All right,
Let
good
it
luck.
ride.
We'll go to first.
Let it ride.
Good luck.
Here we
Yes, you
go.
said let it
gonna
ride. I
need
don't know
it.
the reference, but you said it for like.
Yeah, you're going down. I'm really bad at scratch.
Let it ride. All right.
All right.
All right, cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're good.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
can we start?
We are ready to
Let's do
go.
it.
With that, we are
Wait, I think they
off.
said wait, right?
Oh, wait, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, wait.
Am I wrong?
No, I
they
think
said-
you're right.
I think they said
You're
wait.
better at listening to instructions than I am. Okay, sorry.
Oh,
Saying
sorry.
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 I was wrong. I was worse.
Coming in through the inner.
Okay.
Here we have a truck
All
being
right.
wrong right off
Then
the
in
start.
that case, I will start by playing a Plains.
All right.
Whoa.
I'm going to play a Titan's Grave
They're
tapped.
ramping.
All right. Turn.
There we
All right, let's go. We draw.
Pass.
Drop.
So as you can see, we will be moving through the phases
Uh,
together.
Fields of Strife, enter, tap, pass.
Pass.
Okay,
Untap.
we're gonna draw. Untap. Draw.
Draw. Oh.
Players will be
Okay.
attacking together at the same
Oh,
time.
I'm
They will
seeing.
be defending
I'm okay
together.
with
I think they should give up already.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm going to play Forest.
Play a mountain.
I'm going to pay 2 to play Teacher's Pest. It is a 1/1 with Menace, and whenever this creature attacks, I gain life. And I can also pay 2 to return from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
And we're off.
I'm gonna play
That's
Shattered
it. That's why I think
Acolytes.
Witherbloom's
It's a 2/2
got it.
lifelink.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
really that's really close.
Life
to
gain
that
is
with
so
the
you.
important
strategy.
with
Yeah.
a single life
Mountain
total.
for turn.
Got to get the
Okay.
infusion
Form an
going.
enemy. It enters tapped, and I am good.
Tap 2. I'm going to play Living History. When it enters the battlefield, I create a 2/2 Spirit. Whenever I attack, if a card left my graveyard this turn, attacking creature gets +2. A target attacking creature gets +2/+0 till end of turn.
Okay.
Pass.
Okay.
Putting pressure on the board early
Untap.
Draw for
is
turn.
Atrioc and Peter. Kind of necessary
Okay.
for both
I'm
of
gonna
these
play a swap
decks.
return.
Neither deck wants to miss
Okay.
that 2-drop.
No, it's funny because I think
How much do you
I
like
think
that Teacher's
Lorehold and
How
Silver
much do you
Quill are
like that?
definitely 2 of the more aggressive
all right.
So
All right.
you
It's a
think
two-two
Mina and Danny would be
Doing violence here, guys.
much
We're all
more
friends, you
aggressive
guys.
here, but
Well, slower start for Mina.
yeah.
No need for violence.
Yeah, no need for violence. That's what they
Let's
say.
relax. I'm probably gonna get rid of that 2/2 spirit.
You think so? All right.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I'm gonna play a mountain. And I'm gonna tap all 3. Play Molten Note, and it does damage equal to the total amount of mana spent on it. And
Which
it's
is
3.
3. That is.
Atrioc dropping Molten Note, X equals
And then
1,
I'm going to
adds up all the
wait,
mana
did you
spent
get
to
a
play it,
person
deals
or
that
like
much
is it-
damage
I
to
think
a
it's collective. I
creature.
think we
Collectively
clear attackers.
us?
Clears the
Okay.
board and really
Declare
takes advantage
attackers?
of what we were talking about with the
Yep.
quick start on their
Okay.
side and no way to stop the aggressive start right now on Danny and Mina's side. They're going to need to start cleaning up, depending on what Peter does with the rest of his mana this turn. Witherbloom plays a lot in that second main phase. Want to gain that life off the attack. A lot of the pests are what's triggering that, so that you can play those spells with infusion for more value. Peter just passing, staying open. Maybe has an instant. Lots of removal in this format at all rarities. Really good removal, multiple board
Oh, I
wipes,
forgot it's madness.
but some good recursion as well.
Oh, yeah, you
You've
get
got
it.
stuff like Zombify in the
Yeah, we're
Mystical
tied.
He would have
Archive.
blocked me,
I'm gonna tap 1 for Elite Interceptor.
We have a Zombify in his deck as well, actually. So
2, you may untap or untap target creature and draw a card.
Cool.
I'm
Okay.
also going to play tap 2 for Harsh Annotation. Destroy target creature. Its controller creates a 1/1 white and black Inkling creature token with flying in target path.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Oh, hold up.
I mean,
So we're going
How much
with
you like it?
the straight
Nah,
up
not that
destroy
much.
Not that
target
much? Alright.
creature, swap it out for a
I'm with it.
1/1 flyer.
Dead. And I get a 1/1 token.
Yes,
Do you have
1/1.
a-
I have a
Atriox
1/1 Inkling
2/2.
for you.
Thank
yeah,
you.
grab my
Boom.
tokens.
Inkling. Okay.
okay.
Pass.
I'm just gonna
Notably
hold,
that Acolyte.
and I'm done. I'm good.
That's our removal, right?
Yes,
That
sir.
is-
Cool. I'm good. You done?
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm done. Pass.
Artifact
tap.
enchantment removal there on the
Draw.
Shattered Acolyte, so they wanted to get that off the board, obviously. Protect something they're going to be playing later on.
as we were talking about yesterday, not a lot of enchantment removal in Strixhaven. So
That's one of the, I think, two
yeah, one of the
pieces.
2 pieces, right?
Yeah, so if they can stick an enchantment that's worth something, they've cleared the lane.
Which I know.
Otherwise, I'm interested in that pest. That pest is so critical to the Witherbloom strategy, that life gain.
I know. I mean, he's got Witherbloom in the deck.
Oh,
So
yeah. We're going to see some legendary dragons this
I
weekend,
hope.
Dave.
Oh man, I hope we see a Elder Dragon hit.
So the thing with these prepared creatures, a lot of them enter, some of them need to be triggered to prepare. They've got access to that spell until they don't, right? Lots of times I see these creatures get played on the same turn that they can cast that prepared spell so they can get full value off of this creature. Because if they're able to kill that thing before they can even activate it, they're losing a lot of that targeted, all the repartee triggers, you know?
And as you can see on screen right now, we have one of the best prepared cards in the set,
Oh, yeah.
the Emirates of Ideation.
We will see some Ideation Emerituses as well.
Nothing like seeing Ancestral
Swap.
Recall.
All right.
And maybe
I'll
we'll get
start by
lucky and
tapping
see
2.
that
I'm gonna play
played
Pursue the
later
Past.
today.
Gain 2 life
I'm
and may
hoping
discard
to.
a card.
All right, Danny taking a turn here to draw some cards, fill up the graveyard a little bit, gain some life. I'm looking at that creature on Peter's board right now. Atrioc got a big mana ramp spell, access to that next turn on his prepared creature there.
I'm wondering how much life gain we're actually going to see over the day with how prevalent it is in the sets. Because I'm pretty sure Silver Quill plays into some life gain too as well, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Silver Quill.
We've got a first judge call of the weekend here. Why don't we listen in, see if we can pick up what's going on?
Twice on one turn. Like, play it and then play it. And then it's like a.
I want to say that since your life pool is shared,
I
that
know,
does
right?
count.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I would think, at least. Yeah.
Again, we're checking real
Yeah.
quick, though.
I believe
Oh,
that
you have a question
this
even the judge has to check.
I know,
is
This is
right?
a real
question
serious.
of
It's
two
a
We're
real
professionals.
We're going deep into the lore.
We're professionals
It's
here,
like
guys.
an opponent's life total thing. Does
Yeah,
it hit both of
it's
them?
what we checked
or-
yesterday. We
Stupid
were talking about,
question.
right?
He
Yeah,
stumped the
so
judge on the first question.
I believe
know,
the question
uh-oh.
is here is whether life gain from one
for a
player
good
triggers
intermission,
infusion for the other teammate.
Top 3 first.
That is
Top 3 for animals.
an interesting sort of caveat for your two-headed giant format that we're going to run into this weekend. Each opponent's stuff. Does this apply?
The only woman at the table.
Why was Dak hurt?
I believe if it's the life gain infusion question, I believe it does count for the team because they will have gained life that turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Judge is making a call though.
That would probably matter for me as well.
Yeah, that would matter. Yeah. Or not much life gain, but. Darn, yucky. Ew,
I have
gross.
I just hold up the
We'll see if we
hold
can
up
get the
for a
judge
I'll
minute.
say,
to
yeah, we'll
clarify
call
at some
over
point.
after.
Yeah.
Pass.
Okay,
Fun.
untap.
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 So we're going to Peter and
Draw.
Atrax's turn now.
Draw for turn.
Mina staying open.
Okay.
Okay, what'd you get? Interesting.
You can see in
Yeah.
Atrax's
Now
hand,
going
he's
to
got
be
that
loud.
practiced offense right now.
Yeah, what
so-
a great card.
Oh man, he's going to want to be filling up
Okay,
I have-
How much does this cost?
and building up
costs,
toward that like
Okay.
one turn punch and next turn punch.
Here, let me see if I can get Judge Travis
Okay, I guess hold
to
that.
come on by.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
If you want to step into our office.
Interesting.
Can you tell us?
Yeah, yeah,
Can you
pop us-
come join us? Can you tell us about our first judge call of the weekend and what happened?
Oh, so
So I could do
there was a
this.
question about life gain in Two-Headed Giant.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
it's obviously a shared life total, but if my teammate gained life, did I also gain life? Because my life total went up, right? So the way it works technically is even though Danny gains life, that doesn't mean that Mina also gained life. Mina's life total changed, but the gain life is still an individual event applied to a single player.
Interesting. Okay, so I was wrong on that. So the life gain is not going to trigger infusion for your teammate, basically.
Yes.
Got it. Okay,
Even
we'll
though
look out for that.
shared
this
life
weekend.
totals, but still separate players.
Yeah, and that's
Yep.
gonna be the same for damage too. Damage happens
Yes.
to one player, and it affects their shared life total.
Got it. Got it. Travis,
to
thank you very
know.
much.
There it
Happy
is.
to help.
Appreciate you clarifying.
Yep.
Big attacks here from Atrioc and Peter, staying untapped with all their mana.
Yeah. I wonder if Atrioc is sitting on something to leave it open, or if he has just got nothing.
Not a ton of options, honestly, on Danny and Mina's side. I'm trying to watch for Danny looking for a removal spell here. We know that Danny's deck is just lit with removal. Danny didn't pull a ton of rare mythic bomb support, but
A
just
lot of burn, though.
A
He's just
ton
a-
of, yes,
yeah.
just middle uncommon solid spells. They just take the damage. I think that's probably the best move right now. You really want your creatures
Yeah,
in Silver Quill. You're not looking to chump block at this stage.
especially if that's all you have. You know, it's just not worth losing
Right.
the little ground you have.
Looks like we're going to Tome Blast on the creature anyway. Just
Yep.
further keeping this momentum on their side.
Oh, there it is. There it is. What a bummer.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting turn here because Atrioc holding that practiced offense with 3 creatures, I'm sure that's looking juicy at this point. Time to start really punching in. And you've almost got Peter at this point playing a support role, keeping the life total moving up, keeping the pressure on alongside.
That's what I think Witherbloom is why it's going to be so good in the two-headed giant. You have one player much more aggressive, much more quick. Then you have your Witherbloom, your life gain. It's going to be a much slower roll, waiting to get that
good
8-drop.
Black too.
Exactly, get to that 8-drop Witherbloom dragon if you can.
Yep.
Just slowly upticking one life at a time. Atriarch already dancing. They're feeling confident.
Oh, yeah. Chat, don't know if you can hear it. Level Up Expo going strong this weekend in the background.
I know. They are partying on the main stage.
Oh, we got our first Mystical Archive with a helping hand returning the Silver Quill prepared creature to the battlefield. Our Interceptor, Elite Interceptor. Yep, there it is right there. Helping hand, originally printed in LCI. Got a sweet Mystical Archive version here. There's a Japanese alternate. Man, we're going to have to open some of those packs.
I mean,
see if we can get some cool cards today.
The Temptress in front of us. we will be diving into a little bit of a pack opening at some point today.
They just kind of casually came up here and dropped a collector box in front of us, and I was like, all right, y'all enjoy that.
So close to
See
me.
ya.
Whoa. There's an open play booster. What is this? I'm just having while I'm here.
Come to Duel Land 5 packs. All right. Danny tapping 4, trying to get something going.
They need it. They really do.
Yeah, I mean, but that was going to be sort of the dynamic here. Was Danny, I think the way it was constructed, playing a lot of cleanup, playing a lot of board control, and Mina representing the aggression, and it just hasn't happened yet.
That's fun. I don't know if you caught this. So yesterday, while drafting, Danny was actually going to be playing Sultai. He built the full deck. They practiced. They ran. Last minute, tore his entire deck apart. Went Lore Hold. Yep. He was unbelievably nervous. He's drafted in Limited like this. I think he said 3 times, always ended up in Sultai and lost every time. And it looks like it got to him.
Superstition.
And he finally mixed it up.
We are seeing what we knew was on its way, and that's the practiced offense. Atriarch using it first cast here.
Yep.
This is one of the clutch spells in his deck. Only ending up with 2 creatures on the battlefield when it's cast, but I mean, really that's what you're looking for. 2-3 creatures, and let's get in there. They're really trying to keep the aggression on right now. And
I know they're not 6-7ing right now. I know it. I know it's not happening in front of me.
That one's not going to be. We're not going to throw to the table for
no,
the 6-7.
we don't need that audio.
Just keep
please.
it on the couches. Big punch there. Danny and Mina need something desperately to help them get off the back foot and turn a corner here.
And then again, that life total slowly upticking.
Yeah, just
for Peter
just
and Atriarch.
Nails in the coffin.
I know.
The aggro is what's going to take it down at this point. They go to untabs here. We know that Atriarch's got a flashback on the practiced offense.
Yep.
In addition to everything else. We also know we've got some Tome Blasts sitting in the graveyards right now. Those can be flashback for 2. And that's any target. You can hit their life total with that, finish them off if you need to.
I really just don't. I'm looking over Mina and Danny's decks right now,
to dig for
and I'm just like, what are they going to do to just pull themselves out of this hole? And I don't think they have.
Yeah, I don't think they pulled one of the board wipes that's going to help them here. We've got some, pay life, and that's how the board wipe scales up. We've got some.
I feel like Mina just needs to get her little token generation going, so they have something to stop the wall of creatures that is constantly hitting them.
Looks like a Molten Note out of Danny, so Danny doing what we expected, playing more removal here.
Yep.
That will help a bit. That was a bigger creature, but they've still got a 2/2 flyer. That they gave them, by the way. Poetic.
It would be nice to see that finish the game, huh?
Honestly, right now, I think it's a combination of the aggression. Yeah, look at that. 1 removal pass.
Yep.
They put another blocker down on Mina's side. Atriarch's aggressive start. I believe I see a suspend aggression in his hand as well. So we've got Yeah, I mean, he's sitting on the removal to clear the path and let the attack get through.
Mina sitting with 3 open mana, though, maybe?
Peter, want to call this out, Peter's stuck on 3 mana.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Absolutely mana screwed this game.
Still doing work, though.
I'm telling you, to your point, that residual just life gain
or no,
over
Atrion.
time. No, I believe it's switched because Peter's on Witherbloom. He's on the right. We
I
just got a
see.
picture swap down there.
Yep.
Oh, and feed the swarm. Okay, so Peter's got another removal in his hand. They're holding like 3 pieces of premium removal.
Jeez.
They have the board state.
Yeah, this is not good.
Not looking bueno right now.
I don't see any blue on that board to mana sculpt their way out of this.
No. Yep. It is likely that Mina and Danny still have some removal in hand. I see Mina reaching for mana right now. Flashing back, practiced offense.
We knew it was coming.
Yep. Does that say target player? Let me check. Put a +1 counter on each creature target player controls.
So he can send it
target
over.
creature gains your choice of double strike or lifelink until end of turn. So Atrion can pump up Peter's creatures.
Yep. That little flyer.
Well, and talk about a 2/2 flyer with double strike is suddenly a major threat. There's a Wilt in the Heat from Atrion, just clearing blockers. Such an aggressive showing here. A very classic remove the blockers, turn sideways, pass.
Yeah, yep.
Feed the swarm on the last creature.
Yep.
This is just looking complete.
Oh, Mina digging through her hand. Does she have anything?
Mystical Archive, is that a vow? I think that's going to save a creature, not kill anything. Why don't we listen to the table here in the last moments? I think we're here at the end.
I hear Mina getting excited. You're over the con audio.
I don't think you should have done that.
I could play Demon on Death, and then I could sacrifice this to make all my creatures indestructible.
That'd be good. You should do that.
I'm going to play Duty of Beyond Death for 2, making all my creatures indestructible and sacrificing this.
Awesome. That is awesome.
Oh, I see now. Why that does not work.
I think that is
that might be the game.
A lethal swing.
You can't pump it. You're not dead.
Well, actually, hold on.
Nope, they're not quite
4,
dead.
6.
This has
Is that only 8?
I think Mina thought it was complete and tried to throw.
Yes, I
doing
think that's what.
math
Yeah, I think that's exactly what just happened. Oh,
Got it.
There it is.
And there's the last point of damage, +1/+0.
Which with double strike.
Wow.
Yep.
We'll have our
Brings to
competitors
10
come over
total.
here, join us on the couch. Tell us about that. Our first match of the weekend went fast. Can we peek in on our table 2 action over here? We've got 4 other competitors, Broden and Zoomies, taking on Gavin and Persephone right now as our table 1 game wraps up over there and talks about all of the problems that they encountered.
Oh, what is going? Look at this.
We will see the board state. Oh, wow. All right, so we've got Gavin Persephone on the bottom. Persephone has the Planeswalker resolved, has the Cauldron resolved.
I see it. There. That's a. Ooh, that Cauldron is, I'm going to say, probably one of the best cards in the set.
I mean, for that strategy,
it's just so, for anything. Just sack, and then it's got, what is it, a 3 tap, and you're bringing something back?
Right.
In Witherbloom, I mean,
This is more of the kind of matches I think we're going to end up seeing today. These colleges really just grind each other out.
Mm-hmm.
We're clearly past turn 5-6 here. Everybody's at higher life totals.
Yep, that's what I assumed was going to happen.
Exactly, with a
2
ton
even
of
starts
state.
versus somebody getting blown out early.
Exactly.
And again, as we mentioned earlier, Persephone does have the Emeritus of Ideation, that Ancestral Recall sitting somewhere in that deck, which would be wonderful to see played. A little Power 9, huh?
Oh, yeah. I think, didn't they end up with 2 on their team?
Well, no, I think Gavin pulled it and ended up
Put it into into
yes.
Persephone's deck.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah, he got the Professor and the Emeritus. Yep.
Yeah. Of course, Gavin would be the one to pull that Emeritus.
Let me see what we're dealing with the Professor. Delian Fell. 4 mana for a 5 loyalty walker. Gain 3 life on the +2. That's why they're at 36.
Yep.
Drawing card, losing a life. Card advantage. -3, destroy a creature. I mean, this Planeswalker does everything.
Yeah.
You pull this, you're running it.
Well,
sure.
what was the mana value on the Planeswalker?
4.
4? I mean, so
Black, green, 2.
right where you expect it to be.
Right. 5 loyalty. You can draw cards without affecting the loyalty. But the life gain in that deck, like we've been talking about,
Yep.
easy trigger on that. Your cards are much more powerful.
38. Ooh, and we just dropped down to 28.
Yep.
26.
Big hit
It keeps
there.
going.
The board state is pretty intense.
Yeah.
On Gavin and Persephone's side, you're looking at Zoomies. You know, that is a bear. It enters and lets you rampant growth.
Let's
and
say
that's
it's
pretty
rampant
much
growth,
it.
right? It's
Exactly.
Studious first year, I believe.
Right.
Yep.
It's such a good turn 2 play,
It
but
really
it turns
is.
into a chump blocker, and that's it.
I was talking about this yesterday with a set, not so prevalent in Strixhaven itself, but so many of these cards that enter prepared that don't have a way to re-prepare, you pair it with any sort of bounce mechanic.
Absolutely.
And like thinking about the way you can use these cards.
Flickering them back, getting extra value. Well, they also turn into your sacrificers, right? Like,
Yep.
Oh, this is just a 1/1. It's already done its
Yeah,
thing.
it did its thing. I got my
You can
rampant
get
growth.
sacrificed to the duty beyond death.
Yep. No, I'm very happy with the prepared mechanic so far.
Yeah, same.
But I also enjoyed Adventure and God, what was it, Bestow?
Yeah. Oh,
or Behold.
Behold. No, that was the dragon one. It wasn't that dragon set though.
What was the?
I don't know. Chad will have to tell us.
Yeah.
The dragons that work back into their deck once the spell part is done.
Yeah.
We're gonna need some board state out of Broden and Zoomies here.
As soon as we camera over to them, they get stepped on.
I know.
That's our bad.
It's like,
sorry,
oh,
that was
look,
us.
it's such an even match, and it turns into not very quickly.
Which, if I'm correct, wasn't Broden one of the winners from last Duel Land?
Absolutely. We have got quite a storyline at the table. You've got last year's champ. Broden was partnered with Talia last year, and they won the whole thing. And you got casually principal game designer for the game across the table from you. I asked Gavin while we were building yesterday, I said, I want you to give me your honest opinion on this. How much of an advantage do you feel like it gives you being inside the 4 walls that makes the game? And he said, honestly, the sort of meme at Wizards is if you were good before you worked there, now you're bad because you worked there. And if you were bad before you worked there, now you're good. Yeah.
Okay.
So he was like, I feel like it makes me worse. These cards have changed multiple times. I don't even know what I'm looking at sometimes. It was a surprising answer. I thought he was going to be like, oh, I know this set like the back of my hand.
Exactly. I did
Heirs
this.
and Emeritus. We just saw Swords to Plowshares Emeritus hit the battlefield.
Oh, we did. That's so good.
Emeritus of Truce. And right now is such the perfect time to play this. When it enters, target player makes a 1/1. Then if an opponent controls more creatures than you.
Which they do.
What a perfect time
Yep.
to be sitting on a repeatable Swords to Plowshares minigun.
Well, we got one. Now, where's our other Emeritus? Adding some mana. Oh, got it. Okay, we're a little swapped here as well. Gavin is on our left side, Yes.
FYI.
Yep.
Gavin's playing our Professor Delian deck. And then Persephone is on Prismari.
Yep. I was curious why Gavin's nails looked so good.
Went all out to make sure the hands were popping. That red creature that Persephone's got on the battlefield, super, super clutch for that strategy. Adds mana and removes cards from the graveyard at the same time, and deals a damage to each opponent, by the way, casually.
Just ping.
Two-headed giant. If we can get Rebel Rouser up on the screen, this is the kind of creature that over time builds so much value, adding mana, removing cards from your graveyard, and then we've got a damage to each opponent as well.
Next turn we could we have to. That all tracks and makes sense.
We certainly have got board
okay, well,
state.
here's what we're going to do. I'm going to... You ready for this? Ready for this exciting play?
Waiting.
I'm going to attack you
Wow.
with a 1/2 Noxious Nuisance.
You can attack in this game? Oh my god.
Kevin sending in
Wow.
the 1/2 death
First
touch,
attack of the game, I think.
daring them to block it.
Yeah, I'll double block it.
Great.
We're the hot dog champions.
These two.
Double
So I just
blocking
death touch one of them, so I'll kill the flyer.
Gotcha.
the
Do
new,
one drop in play.
Okay.
I'll go to my second main phase.
and our
I'm gonna
studious bear
activate-
remains.
this dies, so you guys lose 2. We gain 2.
Oh, there it goes. That
Now
health
it's
total
all
running
three.
away.
Each
more,
opponent,
lose 2 more.
man.
Yep.
And then I'm going
Right
to
now,
activate the
they've
Cauldron of
got
Essence.
Rebel
I'll
Rouser
sack this
and
pest.
Cauldron
I'll bring back
combined on the
Moseo.
battlefield,
I'll make another
burning
pest.
them for 2 every
I will
time
go
it
to my
activates.
end
Look
step,
at these life
gain
totals.
2 life this turn. I'll bring the Newt back to the battlefield.
There it is. There it is.
Unbelievable.
I'm telling you, Witherbloom
He was
is
so worried about this deck before.
just the
Gavin just attacked with a 1/2.
Well,
yeah.
it did drop my good
Dealt
turn.
2
All right,
damage on the
I'm gonna
death.
pass. Go ahead.
Got advantage, got value, brought it back. They lost a creature in the process because at this point they realize that they are being burned down.
So before we do anything,
And there's nothing they can do to stop it. They've got to answer Rebel Rouser. They've got to get rid of that Cauldron.
Yep.
But
13
Oh,
under
yeah.
44 is going to be a hard thing to come back
That
from.
is a steep climb.
instead of
Oh, I love it.
But you can't. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes,
oh,
yes,
oh,
yes.
oh, oh.
You see what I'm saying?
I do see what
And
you're
then
saying.
and then I'm gonna do one of
Scheming
these.
happening.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
From
so
Broden.
Broden's
Or
showing
Sophia.
one of the cooler
I don't know what
interactions
you're
that
saying.
Silverquill's got
I'll
cooked
play
in.
Swamp first.
Killian's Confidence
I won't have the mana
gives a
yet, though.
creature
But yeah,
power,
but I can do.
lets them draw a
I will do
card.
these two.
If you deal combat damage on that attack, you can return it from the graveyard to your hand
Sweating
for a
in my
mana.
little heeled boots.
Killian's Confidence is one of the
sequencing-wise, is
prime
there
Silverquill
anything-
pieces.
I'm like debating if I go here or here. I don't know if this is.
I think worth for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining, but.
I'm not sure how
Yeah, I'll do
you've got to answer those permanents that are
Okay.
burning you down.
Yeah,
and if
so-
you can't,
I'll
you
tap 2
have
and
to
I'll play
figure out.
Tower Referee.
Yep.
And in
Okay, so
response,
there's the
Oh.
referee.
To me.
I'll tap 2 to exile target creature with power 2 or less.
All right, she's gone.
Gone for good.
Yeah, there goes.
Mozio
You exiled Dillion
is
Fell and
exiled.
Warzone.
Get 'em
Mozio.
out of
Got
here.
somebody against these
dang.
A
guys.
flyer
All right,
in
it's gone.
black. Not a ton of flying
feeling
in this
really
set. There's a
targeted.
decent amount of
It
flying
feels
in
like
reach.
you don't want
But that Mozio
black creatures on
creating flyers,
Well,
flying
I'm
itself.
actually I'm gonna tap 3
Not a bad spot.
because I don't want blue creatures either.
Destroy target with power 3 or greater. It's
Wow,
gone.
you're
Yeah.
just destroying bruises now.
All right, there goes that.
There goes that. It's a destroy, not an exile. Yeah.
Stood up for yourself.
Destroyed, yes.
Oh,
Here
wow.
comes the removal.
Trying their best to clean up this
Okay.
board
So
state.
now the
That
only
is
real
running
threat
out
is
of
that
control.
3/3 flyer.
Which you don't have any more inklings.
Nope.
All right, so
That's okay.
yeah, Broden's calling out their physical threat of that 3/3 flying bird
I think that's all I can
over
do
there on the far
for
right of
now.
Persephone's board. I guess at this point they're like, look, we're taking 4 damage a turn from the
What else are you gonna
Rouser
do?
in the Cauldron. We just got to go fast.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to pass?
Yeah, let's pass.
All right, let's deal 2 damage to them with
Yeah,
this
we're
Rebel
gonna deal
Rouser.
two
There it
damage.
is.
It's
We
just
exile
like
something from our graveyard.
every
I
time
don't know.
they
God.
pass, they take a shock to the face.
Probably not the creature, I would guess, because I think we can
Yeah,
bring back our
and
spells,
maybe
right?
an island.
Yeah,
or
the
an
island. Get the island
Yeah,
out of
get
there.
the island out of there.
You guys take 2.
Oh, the Mozio's not making flowers. The Mozio's making pests.
All right.
That's what it is.
Tap. Synchronized
Which is
draw.
worse
Yeah.
because those pests, every time they attack, they're gaining a
Okay.
life, correct?
I like
yeah,
that.
and Mozio's
Yeah, I do
infusion
too.
lets
That
them return
is
stuff
good.
as well.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
have bad
just
news for you.
the
That is great.
recursion is insane.
Okay, well, I think what we're going to do is some nonsense.
You never want to hear Gavin say he's going to do some nonsense on
Dude,
his
the
turn.
game principal
Oh,
designer
no.
just said that's not good for y'all when he drew a card. So
You guys about to pop off?
Because we haven't already, you know, I just felt
Small
like...
pop off maybe.
I love it. Love to see
What I
this.
want to do is lead with this. So we're going to start there. I'm going to cast Grim Haruspex, special
Oh,
guest.
pulled a special
Whenever
There it
a
is.
creature I control dies, I get to draw a card.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
Any
and then
creature
I think it's time
dying.
to attack.
It is
So
time to
good
attack.
in
So we're
Wither
going to
Bloom.
send
Your
in, I'm going
pests
to send in
die,
with both my
draw a card.
guys.
Right.
And you're sending in with your
Flyer.
flyer.
Yeah.
First things first, we're going to gain 1 life, and you will lose 1 life.
Do
Oh,
you think I
God.
can?
Let's see how they block first.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna block the. I want to block the death touch with this.
Okay.
Well, I have a question. Does this go
Yeah, that'll
now?
work. That'll
Do
work.
I do it now?
You would, well, we declare blockers and then you can.
And then I do. Okay, go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Use your
will.
trick.
Sophia
Definitely
sitting
block
on
the
some
death touch
removal, I'm
here.
hoping.
Yeah, some kind of combat trick.
And then should I also
I'll move
block?
this here just for the moment.
Yeah. Should I also block the pest?
I can block the pass. That way you don't lose that.
I would. Oh, you're so right. Okay. Blockers declared.
Cool. Blockers declared.
Then I will pay 1, and I will make him indestructible and give him a +1.
Okay,
There we go.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Let's fire off this on this guy.
Yeah, let's do it. Tap 2 for bulk up. Double target creature's power until the end of turn. It's now a 6/6 flyer.
Wonderful.
Oh.
Okay. I'm happy to go to damage.
Okay.
So you guys take 6 off this, and then 2 of my creatures die.
Here we
So
go.
you
That's
will
burning.
gain 4 life.
Damn.
And you will lose 4
Four
life.
life.
Oh,
She
there
Adam
just
over
enough.
barrel,
Game.
absolutely.
Game.
Our game
my
one
next
people
card
look
draw?
like they just bounced right into playing some more Magic. I'm gonna see if
That
we can
cauldron was
invite.
Oh, there it was. The next card, the cauldron.
I made him put 2 of these in here
2
for,
away is where
for that
we-
cauldron.
Oh
and
my
then,
gosh.
I was
and
like,
then
that's
we're to
our
the phase of
artifact.
Magic
That's,
that everybody
yeah, we got
reaches
the
after
whole-
the
Oh,
game,
if I
which
could've
is
brought the
what were
frog
my next
back.
2 cards?
How could I have
needed.
won if I just drew
Yeah,
one more
so
card?
FlyQuest
This was
did
next.
not do
For
what
me,
I
it's
intended.
usually I draw the
Well,
next
you
card, it's a
modify.
land,
Yeah.
and then a
Yeah.
land, and then a land.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well,
And
you
I
build your decks out of all
I should have
lands.
saved this
Well,
for
no.
your
Fatty.
combat.
No, ununfortunately, I'm usually well
Yeah.
under the amount of lands I
Yeah.
should have.
But
If
the
I
problem
put
is if you
lands
let
in my
that thing
deck,
stays around, we'll
that
play
means
with
there's no
counter
Jank.
That's what I was
Yeah.
afraid of.
And Jank
which
is
is why
life,
I was
let's be
either going
real.
to feed the swarm that
I'm
or
sorry?
your guy. However, it makes a lot of
I can hear
sense
you.
because you just kept bringing it back.
Yes,
That
we have to go to the
damn-
couch.
Time to go to the couch. All right, well,
Yeah.
good games, folks.
Good
See ya.
game.
Perfect.
Good luck with the rest.
There we go, and I think we're gonna have.
Gonna get Gavin and Persephone over here.
Yep.
Thank you.
Our
Oh, yes.
first winners interview
Back.
of the weekend here at FlyQuest
All right.
Duel Land 2026. Getting through our round 1 games. Didn't have a grindy one. Happened. Please come on over, grab a headset.
Right next to you.
Yeah, please. You got a headset right there? Gavin, here, grab this one.
You coming over? You gonna sit in the middle? Cool.
Okay, so that seemed to go pretty well for y'all.
Yeah, I mean, basically turn 3 Planeswalker in Limited is kind of where you want to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
The challenge with a Planeswalker in a game like Two-Headed Giant is you have 2 people that can attack you,
Right.
and we were really fortunate that it did not have a super aggressive draw, and I had some good removal spells to back it up, and Steffi had some great blockers as well, because it could have been very easy for that to go down, but with the Cauldron of Eternity and the Fell rolling,
Yeah, it's kind of a lot of life lost for them.
Rubble Rouser also backing up the whole plan.
Yeah.
They basically pass and take 6 every turn. There's
Right,
nothing they could do.
It was one of those things where on like turn 4, I looked ahead about 6 turns and
Yeah.
was like, all right, if we go down the up path, we -6, we get the emblem, the Rabble Rouser will deal some damage, and like it all will come together. So it worked out
Just
great.
burned it down. Our other
And then
competitors.
Yeah.
And then it came down to a card that we almost removed from my deck.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
was that?
We went back and forth on keeping bulk up.
Bulk up,
and
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just enough to kind of squeak
Just-
the
just-
win in
just
there.
Get it right. Just
But at the
in
same
it.
time, you guys were up to like what 44, 46
Something like
life
that,
at the
yeah.
end there. So
And you were so worried about your deck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still going to go and maybe make some changes.
That was going to be my next
Really?
question.
Yeah.
What did you feel
Okay.
about your decks, about the pools? You went 3 color.
I'm just 2 colors.
Oh, you went down to 2?
I'm
Okay,
just
got
straight
it.
green black.
There were several iterations
Oh,
of his
yeah.
deck. We built maybe 9 different variations of his deck
Wow.
because we were sort of like trying to get it perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, our pool was really challenging, and we spent a long time trying to figure out. The blue-red deck we settled on pretty fast.
Yeah,
like,
we
like
did
Your
that
deck came
pretty
together,
fast,
no
yeah,
problem.
Yeah.
But this deck is really shy on a bunch of things. Ironically, you would never tell given the last game, but we have very little turn life gain in this deck,
Yeah.
which once again you would not be able to tell. given what's happening in that
We
game.
don't have a lot of pest generation.
I
in that
swear
deck,
my
so we don't have
deck
a lot of
never
easy
does
deck
this,
battles.
guys.
Guys, I never draw Soul Ring. It's so weird.
That's crazy.
My
It's
deck
crazy.
never does this. Oh,
Yeah.
so good for one.
And Delian Fell's such a good, just general. It does
It's
everything
so good.
you want. Planeswalker.
That emblem is bonkers.
Nuts, but everything up to it too. Card draw, destruction. gain
Destruction,
life,
gain life.
for Witherbloom. It's nuts.
What else do you want to do?
And once again, very strong turn 3 on the play. Right?
Yeah,
Shout out to the Salamander to really push me through there. You know.
Gotta love a good death-touching mana dork.
Yeah, it's so useful.
I gotta say their decks look awesome. Like they had some
They
really cool
did
stuff
really
going
cool.
on. They had a lot
Yeah.
of really strong cards. I feel fortunate to have taken them down, especially given the pedigree there. Right, last year's
I
champion.
know.
That's. I think they'll be well poised to win their next 2 matches and make it to tomorrow.
I watched them building yesterday, and they really were like play testing and digging, and I was like, they're good decks. They built really good
For
decks.
me, it's sometimes hard to justify dipping into a third color with draft, but like it totally makes sense why Broden dipped into white, black, and red
Yeah.
completely. It makes a lot of sense.
One in this set too, sticking to those 2 colors, you really want to do that, but I've seen enough fixing in here, especially with that converge mechanic and the things that allow that, to allow splashes really to work.
Well, the other thing the audience should keep in mind too is we all got 12 packs to build our decks from, which is outrageous. That's so many.
That's a lot more
packs.
than you usually get.
So you're gonna have so much mana fixing. You're gonna have so many strong cards, and you want to kind of be able to play all your strongest cards. So I think a lot of teams will probably have ended up with a 3-color deck on their squad to kind of make that all happen.
We came very close to dipping into blue or like white for your deck, but we just couldn't justify it.
Yeah, it's possible we might go back and add in some blue. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Our next game is until 3:30, and I'm like, all right, I got about 3 hours to go and brew. So you know,
We were brewing together for like 4 hours yesterday. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was a great time.
It was really
So
fun.
it makes it fun to have a partner doing this, though. So
I
He's
love
a
Two-Headed
great
Giant.
partner.
Yeah, same with Steffi. I love Two-Headed Giant because it's
Same.
so fun to play with somebody.
Yeah,
it's
it really
and build
is,
together. It's
and
one of my favorite ways to play
strategize.
Magic.
It's very fun.
Completely agree. Y'all, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Good luck with the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. I think our Broden and our Zoomies have snuck off to lick their wounds, but we've got our round 1 competitors over there. We'll see if we can get them over to the couch.
Okay.
Peter and Atriac on their way over. And we'll continue this on. Got some college action, man.
I love it. Witherbloom, I said it from the beginning, I think is going to be just hard to stop that life gain. If you get any kind of engine online, I get the Cauldron. It's so good.
I'm still ready to see that. I know we are going to get that Silver Quill deck on the play that has the perfect draw.
Yep.
And just curves out and kills somebody on turn 4 or 5.
Yep.
That one's going to be amazing to watch. Here, clear spot over there.
Oh, yeah, here, let me
Fellas, come
step
on
on
over
the
here.
cable. Right here in the middle. I'll get a mic or a headset.
Woo! I want to hear how.
What a rush.
Peter got it done with 3 lands while you just
I had 4.
had the most
Yes, I am.
practiced offense we've ever seen.
We did it with no lands. That's the new trick to Magic.
Did it with no lands.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can figure this out.
He's
We're
a
almost
Magic
there.
savant, but
There
not
we
with
go.
headsets.
Yeah, I know nothing. I'm bad at pulling lands. I'm bad at putting on headsets, unfortunately.
How did that game go for y'all? Round
It was
1
crazy.
win.
He showed me his hand. He's like, I don't think I have enough land. Should I mulligan? And I was like, don't mulligan. You'll get the land. And then he just
didn't.
I felt worse every time. He just kept drawing.
I think I drew 1 land in 5 draws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we made it work.
We made it work.
I mean, you guys made it work great.
Yeah, it worked out. I had a really funny play in 2 turns too, where I would have to discard because of my hand size. But I was gonna discard my Witherbloom,
Right.
and then I had a Zombify in my hand.
Yeah.
So I was like,
that out.
and I checked my next draw. It was a land card, so I would have had just enough mana to make that work. But Brandon just didn't make it. It just didn't matter because we're swinging for a trillion.
That card that gives +1/+1 and double strike, that's insane.
It's
really
insane.
And you can flash it back for cheaper than it costs.
And
Was that
you
practiced
taught me
offense,
you can
right?
target his stuff.
Yeah,
with it.
yeah,
You
that was
don't even
cool.
have to
Yeah.
target your
That
stuff.
was
with
cool.
it.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was a ton
Keeping
of
the
fun.
pressure on.
Good start.
Absolutely. What the decks, are y'all going to change anything about them? Run them back? What are we
We
feeling?
will never change a single thing about our perfect decks.
Yes.
I promise the crowd and you.
Love it.
Well,
We're gonna hold it to-
I may have left our extra cards in the hotel, so we
Okay.
can't. We
So
can't.
you literally
we
cannot.
literally cannot change our decks
no,
even
no,
if we
no.
wanted to. So
Good.
that's how
Good.
confident we
All
are,
right.
you know.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah. We burned our ships. We're
Yeah.
landed in a new world. We're ready to go. We
made it work.
Tell
With a
us
combined
about
total, yeah.
Danny and Mina's decks. How'd they do? What happened on their side? Seems like y'all were just on the upper
I
hand.
think Nina was a
from the
little mana
start.
flooded.
Yeah.
She seemed like she had a lot of lands and not many plays. But we played them in a practice match afterwards, and they were pretty scary. So
Yeah.
we might have gotten a little lucky, honestly.
Gotcha.
Who knows?
And that's going to be part
That's
of
magic.
today, right? It's
Yeah.
Two-Headed Giant. You're playing best of 1. it is what it is.
If your deck works, it works, and if it mana floods you, well,
That's
hopefully
exactly
your
right.
One thing I
teammates
noticed
better.
that was pretty cool from our practice game is because it's two-headed giant, I have a card that does damage after every spell to opponent, but it does it twice. So it's like burning them super fast. I mean, when that comes out, two-headed giant's kind of cool for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Each opponent stuff is
A lot of
Yeah,
each
each
opponent.
opponent.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of
what
that
it
in this
is.
set.
Yeah,
Each
yeah.
opponent. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
So that's pretty cool. Do you guys see anything? What was the other match like?
Oh, brutal. Gavin resolved Professor Delian fell the Mythic Planeswalker on turn 3.
Wait, Gavin's
He is a
playing?
planeswalker?
Wait, I thought Gavin was a coach.
What do you mean Gavin's playing?
Wait, I didn't know Gavin was an opponent. He wrote the cards, right? Wait,
write the cards.
no, that's not fair.
There's our first quote of the day. He wrote the cards.
He
right?
wrote them. He
Yeah,
knows. He knows the hidden.
His
lore.
face has been on all the graphics.
I'm not a visual learner nor a written learner.
Just not a learning
I
kind of
just- that
guy,
doesn't
you
go
know?
in. I don't put it into the brain.
Nah, it's overrated.
Well, it was a fun first match. I think I can safely say we're going to win it all with no losses. I think after that.
Okay, cool.
I think I can. Yeah, right. We can
Yeah,
safely
Well,
say.
I mean, our
Well,
next
in
opponent is
single
LS
elimination.
And,
You're playing LS.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
playing
yeah,
LS
and
right
Reynad
now?
next.
Rock and
Yeah.
roll.
Dude, those guys are such
I heard they're pretty good.
tryhards. Like you just see them.
Yeah.
They go to the corner of the. This is like last year too. They go to the
Yes.
corner. They meticulously break down every percentage of what they're going to be doing.
No, yeah. The
And
only
then-
thing, if
Oh,
it's even
man.
anything I can say for y'all, is that Reynad had too many playables, and his deck was like 55 cards. So
Wait, he has a
maybe-
55 card deck.
maybe he's not able to cut it down. You know, maybe.
Oh,
y'all
I see.
just
He did.
run
No, he
into
definitely got it.
some
He has
ridiculous
too
fight.
many
Hours
good
less than
cards.
cutting it down.
Too many
Yeah, that
playables.
doesn't have
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that, you know, just having too many good cards. Darn.
We have this strategy though, and Peter, I think you pioneered it. Is where when they're not looking, we take their mana out of their deck.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
okay.
it's been working really well for
Yeah,
us.
as I was cutting their deck, I was just
Yeah, you
like
just, like,
palming
Just
the
sliding
lands.
lands off the table,
So I left
throwing
like
them.
3 for her to play
Yeah,
with.
you give her a
so,
couple.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like a. Yeah.
Throw him off the scent.
Yeah, just keep it
So
fair.
I think that's gonna.
Little
carry us.
trick shuffle. Okay,
Yeah.
You were
good,
in the
good, good,
finals
good.
Last year.
Was
Right?
we
you?
made it pretty
Was
far.
I?
We beat. I don't think I was. But we did beat Reynad and LS last year, which was a big accomplishment.
Oh yeah, right.
But
yeah,
we I don't think we made
Jimmy.
finals. I think me and Jimmy got something happened. But anyway, now that I'm free from the shackles of Jimmy Wong, who's like an anchor holding me back.
Yeah.
You know, it's like now that I have a real partner who like
Yeah.
understands the game on a.
We
fun
just
level.
keep swapping Asian teammates until one just really sticks. You know what I mean? So.
Well,
I'm
good
glad-
job
it's
so
working-
far.
It's working out so far.
Yeah,
Great first
this Is
showing.
the one. This is the one.
But I better like keep on it, or else I'll get swapped for someone else. Next year, you're gonna see Skara or something. Yeah.
If we can get him away from Riftbound, that is.
Yeah.
Get about
Yeah.
Jeez.
I don't know. He was looking at Strixhaven and was like, "Those look kind of cool." I was like, "Yeah, man, it looks pretty cool, right?" So.
Well, Peter, we're gonna need you to put on a good showing here. Otherwise,
Yeah,
Listen,
who knows?
My strategy is to just be the one that spends all the money on Magic and just be like, hey man, you don't even have to spend any money. You can use my cards. You know? Just like come over, we'll just have some beers.
Is that how you
play
got
some
Broden into it? You paid for everything?
Well, Broden came back from Duel and he was like high on Magic. He's like, dude, this is so fun. I need to make a Sephiroth Commander deck. And I was like, hey, check out my wares. I got
You
lots
open the
of
jacket,
mono black
yeah.
cards that you could, yeah.
Bro,
Did you want the Japanese lands from Neon Kamigawa Neon Dynasty? I got those too.
just hiding collector
so
booster
funny.
boxes under his pillow. Where'd this
Exactly.
come from?
Resident Evil 4 merchant, but it's all.
Exactly. What are you buying? Yeah, exactly. That's my strat for getting people in. Or I'll just pull an IP like, yeah, I heard you like Lord of the Rings
Right.
or Final Fantasy. What if I told you that you could play these cards in a fun card game?
I mean, that's kind of what Magic is doing to the public,
Yeah.
and everyone's everyone's
Yeah.
It's working. It's working.
It's working.
Final Fantasy super works.
Oh,
So many
Oh,
people jumped in
everyone
on
got
that.
into it from that.
Crazy.
Yeah, so fun.
Was so unexpected. I see our next games here starting to line up. If y'all got a break now, or y'all go right into another game?
No, we have. I think I
we
looked
have
at
a
the schedule.
huge
We
break.
have
No,
a
yeah,
huge
because
break.
now we're going into our team.
Gotcha.
Just lining up over there.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, I want to say that we have like, according to the schedule, I think
might have
hour
hours.
and a half.
Yeah.
So like,
And we're going to spend every minute of that studying and practicing.
exactly. Yeah, both teams. I think we made really aggressive decks. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like you win fast or you just
Yeah, yeah.
burn out.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just worked out. Like me and Danny both were mana screwed, but I thankfully had enough interaction to use with 3 mana to
Right.
where like I was able to. My frog did so much. My
That-
little pump, my little pump frog.
That's what I was
He
saying.
did
Yeah.
That
some
was a
bullshit.
beast. That guy was
He
a
was kind of
beast.
crazy.
There was some answer of like an enchantment removal creature on your side, and I was like, I'm wondering here, should that pest have been the target of
Yep.
the early
Oh,
removal
yeah, for
for
sure.
that life gain,
For
turning
sure.
that off.
I did have the, I don't know, maybe I didn't have the mana open for it, but I did have in my hand the 1-cost instant indestructible.
indestructible, yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's a world where that would have just
Yeah.
kind of
Saved
He's
him.
got some really good cards. I hope we get to play him because he's got some more than early game cards that
It'd
are
be
like,
exciting to see you get mana next game.
Yeah, no, that would be great if I could play the cards in my hand. That would be
fun to watch.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like even in the second game, I was getting more lands, but like I just didn't have enough swamps, so I just couldn't play.
Yeah.
Just give me my fucking.
Because
lands.
really our strategy is for me to be like a little bit aggressive and hold the fort down while he builds up some.
Right.
But if he-
Somehow
yeah.
drops Witherbloom, yeah.
Anyway, I don't think I said this enough, but I just want to be super clear to the audience, and we should clip this. Jimmy Wong does not know how to play Magic. He does not actually know the rules. Like, I feel like I glossed over that. It is crazy how long he's faked it. He does not know the rules of Magic.
Josh has just been carrying.
Josh, the real,
No,
yeah,
legitimately,
yeah,
I
the
just
real
think
one.
That needs to be out there, and I hope, Jimmy, you see this and change your ways because it's crazy.
Everybody say hey to Jimmy.
Sorry, Jimmy. We've all seen how you draw lands.
Peter, Atrioc, we appreciate y'all.
Okay, yeah. all
thanks for
right,
having
yeah,
us,
yeah,
yeah.
thanks for- all right, we'll be
Good luck
back.
with the rest of your
Wish
day.
me luck.
Don't touch those. Don't. Do not.
I'm so sorry. The set dressing is that important.
We have got. I'm watching Reynad and LS get ready to face off against Anna Margaret and Lua over here at our feature table. Get this weekend going on. I see Bitch Puddin' over there. Oh man. We have started this weekend off in style, chat. I hope y'all are having a good time.
In style.
Literally in style. I'm feeling good at this point. You went suit, I went hoodie.
I did. I know, but somebody had to.
Hoodie and Crocs.
Mhm.
I knew if I didn't
Yeah,
wear my Crocs,
you know,
I was gonna
I
be,
just
"Oh
had
my
these.
God,
I just had them lying around.
Can y'all see these? Look at the shoes. White Crocs? I didn't stunt at all, bro. You're stunting on me. You are definitely fashion mogging. Is that
I
is
think
that
that's
how
what the
I say
kids
it?
are saying. Yeah, I don't know. We're old.
Way
Way
too
too
old to be
old.
talking like that. But, you know, I try it on occasionally.
Yeah, yeah.
See how it goes. This next matchup, Reynad, LS, they're kind of the boogeymen, right? They are the boogeymen of the weekend. Some of the most winning, some of the best tournament results.
Let's see
over
here.
time. And it looks like we are rocking and rolling. We're getting into, we're not quite ready. We're setting up over there right now. But we are going to have some more action going here soon.
And so that's why I was
Some
okay, you're
deck
shuffling.
lists.
Oh, we don't have LS right now still.
Poor Lua has been hearing about the new math
LS is
discovery
on
all
a
morning.
very aggressive silver quill
Okay,
deck.
Yep.
so I'm not going to derail our
remember
thing,
that.
but there's
I can't
a
remember what
mathematician
Reynad
from
said
Poland
on-
that found a
Or I
small
may have that- I
formula,
may have that
and
backwards.
basically
Reynad
it's mostly
said
for
on a
computer
strong
science,
silver quill
but
deck. I'm
from
not
the
sure
formula
what
you
that
can
said.
derive all of
Anna
the like
Margaret
fundamental
playing
math
Quandrix.
operators.
Very
So
appropriate.
like
I
formula
agree.
is this
Yes.
simple formula, you can
And
get
then
addition,
Lua,
subtraction, and then using
Commander
Euler's
Rules
formula,
Committee
you can also
member
get
here
cosine,
in
tangent,
the
sine.
tournament. They're
It's like
alongside
actually really sick.
Gavin. We got
It's
multiple
not like computationally
high ups
faster
there.
than the shortcuts we
Lua
have, but it's
playing
really interesting.
mountains
And it's
mountains
like
and
a
plains, so
cool,
we got a
like,
lore hold
paradigm
deck
shift,
there.
basically, of what we know about
2
math.
Rubble Rouser and
So
Lua's
I-
deck.
Yep.
Just watch the power of that go.
But I love you. That was great.
Earlier I said this yesterday, but Lua is just such a good player too.
And it doesn't mean I'm gonna be
She
better
was
than
one of the people I
but-
was like, who might take it.
Yeah.
Do we know it?
This
Do we wanna put our life
I'm
total
trying to
to 30?
find this enchantment that Anna Margaret's got 2 of. Efflorescence.
Oh, one of my favorite bands. I think they're currently playing right now at Sick New World across the street. Little Efflorescence. Yeah.
Efflorescence. This instant
Minnesota
that she's
gets
got
there in
2 of.
Minnesota.
Putting 2 counters on a creature at
Okay.
instant speed, and if
I
she
think-
has
wait,
triggered
yeah, I think in
infusion,
Minneapolis
giving that creature
or
trample
MagicCon was
indestructible
their
until
1
end
year.
of turn.
And it was- I
One of the
actually
stronger
loved it.
combat
I'd
tricks
never
if you
been, and I
can
was like, why is
get
this so
that
cute?
infusion to trigger off.
I remember I was like 15 or something.
I'm also looking at Anna Margaret running Awaken the
Indeed.
Woods. She's got some really sweet mystical archives. And then 2 Tam Observant Sequencer. Tam got a landfall trigger to let them gain life and draw cards over and over again on
Being
that
too
prepare
humble.
spell.
That sounds too casual.
Imagine all you got to do is drop a land to prepare that creature again. You can cast that thing, drop a land, cast it again, all same turn. Crazy.
Also, I guess roll to see who goes first.
we are getting into this game very soon.
Was Living History the?
What? No, go.
What is Living History? Do you mind checking that for?
Yeah, of course.
I'm known for my good luck. I'm making it look close to the
Shots
fans.
were just fired.
You need the help of being on the plane.
Okay, 7's pretty
We're
good.
gonna get some
Okay.
talking. That was an enchantment that Danny played.
It was
Creates
the-
a spirit, and
Yeah.
then when you attack, if a card left your graveyard this turn, the
Wait a
creature gets plus 2.
minute. We did get us.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it seems like maybe they were trying
yeah,
to protect
let's go first.
that.
Let's go
Mhm.
first. Okay, will you cut my deck for me so I can blame you if I hate my starting hand?
Fractalize is
Cool.
fun,
Just so you
and
know, like, I
Margaret.
know
This
we
is
just met and we're
a
friends, but, like,
Yeah,
if you blame me
a
for
Fractalize
good
is crazy.
deck.
Fractalize can go either way.
Yeah.
As an offensive or a defensive spell, because you
you're
can
having to
use
use
that
better hand.
X to equal 0 and
Mhm.
have that creature just become a 1/1. So
Yep.
you use it on their creature. Becomes a creature that's a 1/1 just for 1 blue mana. Or you can use it offensively, pump your creature up when they block it. Kill it that way. So pretty versatile.
You know, I want to give a quick shout out to everybody who's watching at home, guys. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and being a part of Duel Land 2026.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, y'all. This has been, there's so many people working behind the scenes, behind the curtains here. Shout out to our production team.
You guys are great.
Yup. Kelsey, the whole team who organized the whole weekend, they've been working their tookuses off to make sure that all this is singing, and it very much is.
Little denote card.
Reynad is trying to decide, does he keep the 2-land hand?
Oh, yeah.
He's holding 3 cards in his left hand.
Oh,
He's supposed to say
no.
LS, but look at this curve. I think he's going to hold.
Are you keeping your hand?
I know that his...
But it's not going to go very well for me.
That's how I
Oh,
feel
he's
too.
got the paper. He's right.
Reynad said,
Oh,
I'm
no.
keeping, but it's not going to go very well for me. So he's hoping to top deck a land, it sounds like.
Okay, this is it.
I won't mess it up this quick.
No, no,
But
no, no.
we've got some heavy
That's too much
competition
trust.
here.
No, that's too much trust.
TCG professionals,
Mm-hmm.
Too hyper focused.
Okay, okay.
They'll shuffle your whole
rules
deck.
committee
They don't
member.
have time to shuffle your whole deck.
So much credit to you.
If it makes you feel better, we're not amazing either. So if you just
Oh no.
LS taking a mull.
I got hit.
I believe we are getting 1 free mull in this since it's a multiplayer format.
Yes.
So you can go back up to 7 for free.
But I do.
Really helps with the best of 1. That's a, you know, you don't want to take any chances that you're not going to be able to curve that 1, 2, 3 mana out. And we've already seen the necessity of having board presence early on, hitting that 2-drop, hitting that
You only have 6
3-drop
cards.
that can
Are we
start
gonna
stemming the
judge? Yeah,
aggression.
I never drew
if that's
7,
what
but
they're
I'm
coming
keeping
at you
this and I
with,
only had 6.
or
Are
can
we
you
okay if I
take
draw
this
one?
establish
Yeah.
board
Okay,
presence for
great.
yourself.
I didn't.
That's the
I looked
ruling
at-
anyway.
I looked at your hand too.
That's what the judge did.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute.
Or at least 5 years ago.
Okay.
London
What do
Mulligan
we
is
think?
I draw 7 and then I put 1 back,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yes.
I
Yay.
Oh, that's even
Just
better.
try it out.
Jeez.
Hang on.
LS, I believe, is now on a
I
second
feel like if
mull.
it's balanced, I wouldn't go anything past 7.
Okay.
He's
so
asking.
we'll go to
and I
6.
saw the
We'll go to 6
studious.
and then we'll call it.
We've got a rampant growth
Yep.
bear.
There we go. There we go.
That will help out because I believe LS is going to have to
Is that-
ship a card here.
Is that flashback?
I'll get rid of that.
Would you?
That's my least favorite card in your deck.
Those are
Oh,
fighting
so
words.
I can't tell if that's flow state. He's trying to
I can
decide right
shuffle
now if he
seven.
wants to
Yeah,
Mhm.
get rid of that. Prismari's got a spell that's one of their 5, 6, 7 mana bombs.
Mhm.
Create some 3/3 flyers, but you can activate it early, get rid of it, and create a treasure so that
no,
it plays
The two
early
of
and
you, are
is
you
not just a
kidding
dead
me?
card.
Exactly.
no.
It
Oh, no.
actually has early game use too.
No. And it's
No,
a
look
great
at that.
hand.
No.
And no, it's a
I
really
love
great
the
hand.
difference in the teams.
Yeah,
Anna and Lua just having
God.
fun.
animated. We're gonna see that
Yep.
all weekend.
I
Yup.
think we have to go to. I think I have to go to 5. I have to go to 5.
Ooh, have to go to
Tanner
5.
Martin cutting down to 5.
I hate
Ooh.
that.
Ladies and gentlemen, crossing the stage, we have got Bitch Puddin' and Zabricus.
I'm not stressed.
Look at us. Ladies, there we go. My
Stunning.
God. My goodness, we've got Nemo and Talia also crossing
Hello,
stage.
hello.
Getting ready to go to our next feature match over there.
People are so excited for Duel.
What
Good
if
luck, y'all.
Godzilla comes by?
Well, I mean, that table's just got the fashion show going
Oh my
on.
God. Absolutely. We've got quite a look going on over there.
Yeah, I just gotta put them back. Okay, so I think
Anna has mulligan to 5 to start this game.
That is not great.
No, pretty brutal. Gotta really trust in her card advantage on Quandrix. I mean, if she can resolve a TAM and start drawing some cards,
Yeah.
depending on if she drops our Rampant Growth Bear.
I was saying she hopefully has something in there to help.
are you gonna play a lane for turn? Boom.
I wonder if she did her first because she had the Studious Bear.
I can see, okay, so this is not going to go great. I can see a Send in the Pests in Raynat's hand. Send in the Pests is a card that we're going to see a lot this weekend because it says each opponent discards a card.
Yep.
I don't know if there's a more brutal thing to do against the person that mulled down to 5 than force them to mull down to 4.
There's the bear. LS already ramping too.
Oh, yeah.
We know. Okay, untap. Turn for turn.
Your bulk has a push-out cardboard tokens with
No, you two just. Yeah.
Just let you know.
Okay, so I'm
Send in the
going
Pest
to play a
creates
land.
that pest so that deck can start gaining life.
The real Witherbloom champion of this set.
Right, seriously.
Word I can't read. Yeah, it's got double strike. You can read. Go ahead.
Is that our Deluge Virtuoso?
Just a little guy. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play a Cuboid Colony.
Okay.
Notable thing, it has increment. So if I cast a spell that has a mana amount that's either greater than its power or toughness, I'll put
Yeah,
it on
Cuboid Colony's so good in her deck. This is one of those really clutch uncommons to pull for Quandrix. It's got increment, so every time you're casting a spell, if you're spending more than its power or toughness to cast it, it grows. It's got flying, it's got trample just by nature of existing. She's going to try and send in the bees. They're trying to decide, do we go ahead and just...
How aggressive are they? Exactly. How aggressive are they going to get to start this off?
Start ripping cards out of her hand or establish board presence. I think
You got to do it. You got to make her discard.
It's brutal, right?
I will.
Nope, just establishing board presence. Going to save the Send in the Pests for next turn.
2/2.
LS is going to...
Oh, and two-headed giant.
Rampant
Front of me,
growth.
double beamed.
Activate. Surf.
Yeah, love it.
A little rampant growth.
Yep, there's the bear.
Love these cards. I think they're so fun.
I like the prepared.
I wish we got any like Emeritus or like.
No,
any
don't
good
tell
one.
them.
Don't be fooled.
We pulled so many. They're all in our deck.
Oh no.
We have
Ladies are floundering already.
So good at mine, too. You can definitely tell.
Never bluffed me. Yeah, I'm good.
Pass. Okay, cool. We will untap a deep draw. Lane for turn. Okay. Just play a lane for turn. And then
Good news, nobody's missing land drops yet.
I feel like maybe we want to hold on to it. Okay. Yeah, that.
There it is,
Okay.
Melancholic Poet. That's what he played. So Raynad wanted to go ahead and get the Melancholic Poet on the board because that's anything targeting any creature, removal, anything. Each opponent loses a life, you gain a life.
Yep.
Yeah. So both
Just
your
want to get as
reasons are
many
fair.
triggers off that as he possibly can.
I'm going to tap 2, and I will play this Efflorescence, and so I can put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. I'm going to choose Lua's creature, putting 2 1/1 counters on your double strike.
1/1
Little guy.
Wow,
This
hell yeah.
will trigger my increment, so I will also add a 1/1 counter
That's
to
that
my
Quandrix
creature
value.
here. Yeah.
My flying trampler
We did not gain
grows.
life
I
this
make
turn,
her
so I
double
just added
striker
the
bigger.
infusion ability.
Target
Okay,
creature
moving to
so
combat.
good in Two-Headed Giant. Target player, target creature,
Yep.
because you can get your
With a
teammate
favorite double
have some
strike.
I love
advantage,
it
take
because even
advantage.
if they block, we'll be fine. Yeah.
Sure. All right.
We're going to swing both of these 2 at your joint life total of 30.
Yep, they're just
So
getting
that
in
is
there.
a
A 3/3 with double strike, so there'll be 6 if it hits, and then.
Yeah, I like the
block
jump.
that.
Yeah, the
yeah,
bear.
for beans, and so
like
then
we
that'll be
talked
2
about
in the
last
air.
week,
Yep.
The bear has done its job.
All right.
It's just a chum blocker
Send it
now.
off to the mine.
Fuck.
Sorry, Bubba.
Cool.
Anything else?
I think that's it for me.
All right. Go ahead.
Go.
Okay, all right. Girls getting aggressive. Love to see it. Take an early
Yeah.
lead.
Oh,
Really
hello.
love the
Wait,
pressure
4?
that 3/3 double
What?
strike.
You're
Yeah.
what? This is the 50 card
The six-
Uber.
it was the
secret
60
deck?
card,
Oh,
60
60
card.
card. 60 card. Okay. I'm skilled.
Because I can rip.
How many cards do you guys have?
4.
Oh, There's the question.
Anna's about to go down to one
Is
card
she?
here.
I could.
Yep.
Well, I guess next turn.
What are you gonna do to me?
It's a tough decision though because you did go ahead and commit the poet to the board. You
Yeah,
want
I
to
think
start
you might- I
getting
think that might
value
be
off
right.
of that before you
Well,
feel
because
like you
the
gotta
odds
like
are-
chunk
Right,
with
right,
it
right.
or just
Yeah.
get your move.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. So I
And
shoot
so
at
we
her,
may
yeah?
see, hopefully they
Yeah, I think it's good to start with that.
try and aim hopefully at bomb in their hand, that she hasn't been able to cast yet.
I'm sorry, I
Get
have no
her
idea
down
what
to
you
Okay,
one. Like,
sorry,
all right,
mind
cool.
roots.
You
You
discard.
discard
Sit there, hope that's a
2.
6-mana creature.
Put
We'll
up
get
to
you to
one land
discard.
card discarded this way into battle without. Sad! I like both my cards. I'm going to be discarding an Awaken the Woods and a
Okay.
Spellbook Seeker. That was a good target at me.
Okay.
Owie.
Even
Then,
worse
I
for
think.
No, these are our cards.
I know, I
LS
have no
basically
cards.
throwing a Mind Rot
Frowny
at them. It's
faces.
a new
New
Golgari card, gold card
Well,
in this set that has the
right now.
place of Mind
Very
Rot
generous.
in the
You
sets
got
in
me.
order to
Technically,
which is a
well,
very
technically I
typical
don't have
3
that,
mana
if you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
spell
unique
that makes you
card.
discard
All
2.
right, let's give you 2.
Yep.
and
This one
I'm gonna
has to do with the Witherbloom stuff.
So we'll
put a
see.
counter
Discard
on
2,
this
and if they
creature.
discard a land, you
So
get
I draw
that
2?
land on
Yep,
their
and we
battlefield.
lose
It's
2 life,
crazy.
and this is going to get a 1/1 counter.
It's a backup.
Anna not having a land to let LS ramp
Yeah,
off that,
because we
but
oh, that's true. That's
taking
true.
the player who mulled and
That's true.
saying, get rid
How
of
much
those
mana?
guys.
So we're at 26.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we could
Anything you were planning, you're hell bent now. Good
Yeah,
luck.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Good
then,
card.
then we can get a lot through.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, 26.
This is the
And
double strike,
then
that's-
I thought maybe you cast using a sorcery spell.
You guys get drained for 2.
Yep, 2.
Yeah.
And
So-
we gain.
2.
Each opponent loses 1 life. We gain 1. We
Oh,
only
so
gain 1.
You only gain one, I
so
believe.
27, yeah. So 27.
We can ask the judge if we need to.
No, that's definitely 1 for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And then
Scary.
gotta decide whether to trade 3 for 2. I guess not.
Anna and Luke do
well, I'm
not
not gonna
seem
block
that
this
worried
one.
about their board
Yeah, it's a
position right now.
They're at
They
28.
do. I feel
I
like
like
they're
this
the
raise,
beatdown right now.
Okay.
And LS and
What
Raina
is
are
it, a
trying to
3-3?
stave
Yep.
off. They
We'll
have done a
take
great
3, we'll take
job
3,
of
yeah.
ripping Anna Margaret's resources completely away.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah,
not seeing
okay.
them answer
That's
that
all we got,
3-3.
I think.
Yeah.
I
have any.
don't remember seeing a lot of Quandrix
One blue red is
decks.
pretty scary.
No.
That's pretty ominous.
No. It's
We will untap.
it's a tougher strategy to build.
Yeah.
It's got some longevity to
Hey,
it. It
actually-
just doesn't have that same aggro
That's not bad.
feature.
Okay.
I feel like that people
This
feel when they build a Silver
Yeah.
Quill or a Laurel
But
deck out of
I
this
think it
set.
might be.
Silver Quill and Laurel definitely,
So
obviously,
that's already
just a little bit quicker. Yeah.
Punches.
We can hold on to this.
We can do this.
But that's why I think
We'll just
Witherbloom
hold because it's
and
got
Quandrix
this.
are
this
good
will
at 2
also-
giant game because you have
Oh, you have this
one
much back
partner,
back
one
back.
teammate
To your grave.
playing
For
faster,
sure.
playing more aggressive. And you have somebody
I think
acting as
better
support,
play
as we see
already.
Anna Margaret
So
here
do
doing
this.
perfectly.
Because then, yeah.
And hopefully she can keep it
I'm
up,
gonna tap
even
for
though
3,
she's
and
got
I'm
nothing.
gonna play Emil Vastlands Roamer.
I mean,
Creatures
drawing
I
a 3-mana
control
creature
with
with your
1/1
3
counters
mana
on
on board
them
is
have
sick.
trample.
Okay.
I can also pay 5 to create a fractal. Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
You also
Yeah,
play
nice little
mana
mana sink creature here.
That. Forgot Anna has
I
has one card.
almost made me discard all my hands.
So we want to go this way?
I could go either, yeah, honestly, and then maybe we hold up
Yeah, totally.
for, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to play a dig site inventory.
Emil passively
I can
gives
put
creatures with
+1/+1
+1 counters on.
Oh, we
that she
also, I'm
controls
so sorry.
trample, but it's all about
Trigger.
that
This
5
has
mana.
mana
Make a
value 3.
fractal.
The power and the toughness are both 2. That will trigger my increments.
Oh, sure.
This
yeah.
has a 1/1 counter.
Yep.
Ooh, thank you, sorry.
And another
Close
one.
call, close
Yeah.
call.
So this one does
I'm telling you, that Cuboid
Yeah, so
Colony
put
resolved
a
that
1/1
turn
counter.
2.
Where do we want to put it?
You know, right now
Increment
your
is
double
crazy.
striker has a clean path in, but this also does have flying.
Do you wanna put it-
So I would say either direction,
Let's put
because
it on your
this, if you put it here,
Yeah.
we get 8 damage through right now unless they've got a piece of interaction,
Which
is
they might because there's one.
there is one
I
blue
think
up,
with this
but
game, man,
I think
holding up blockers this early
do
just
it.
ain't
Yeah.
it. Get aggressive.
Right, you've got
I
to.
feel like that
They're-
we're pushing.
We've seen how what happens if you know if you
And
get somebody
then,
that
flashback
low,
Right.
it's
what is the
hard to
flashback
climb the mountain
requirement?
back.
It's just one white, so I'll be able to just flash back.
And neither
if you do it
LS
again, so
or
we can
Raina
put it
have
on
straight
there.
with
You want to try
Well,
this?
I don't know, it's up to you.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
should.
Let's try and
Yep.
flash it back. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
we're flashing it back.
Great. Let's just throw one on there too.
Boop. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
this is one of the lore hold tricks. It's a
then
1
I
mana,
say we
put a
just try to
counter
push some
on,
damage through.
flashback
What do you
for
think?
cheap.
Let's
Just
Yep.
go
get a
to
card out of your
Yep.
graveyard, keep
Nothing.
the aggression
We're
going.
moving to combat.
All right.
Do you want to just swing
And
with both?
Laurel
Yeah.
also has
We'll
a
swing with all
bunch of
3.
triggers
The 4/4
for
double
stuff
strike.
leaving your graveyard.
Right.
So I don't think anything matters now, but
No, that was a big punch.
Okay, we're a little bit frightened, but we are going to pass the turn.
Yeah, I think they're playing this right though. At
I
this
agree.
point, she's out of resources. You got to keep the foot on and just hope that you're.
that's
out
it.
there.
You can't hope and
combat
wait
damage, yeah?
with a single
Fast
life
moves for
total.
blockers and also Anna Margaret.
No, and they just need to, on the other side of the table, they're going to have to clean this board up, try and turn the corner.
It's tough.
I know that.
Is
Rain
there
X deck
another
is made to be
board wipe?
way more aggressive than this is being
Yeah,
right
let's
now.
We have the Witherbloom board wipe.
Yep.
Well,
Is there? I feel like there was.
Because I can't.
Is there a
get anything
prepared
else.
board wipe as well?
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think there's a
like
prepared
play
board
land
wipe. The
for
one I
fun.
remember is life.
upside down, so I remember. Not upside down, but like sideways from the other.
I was gonna say upside down
Backwards.
is subjective in this
Upside
case.
Yeah, it's upside down. It's done.
There it is.
There we go. We got there.
Hold on, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking.
The only thing is like this is not.
And I'm kind of inclined to
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So this.
pass.
Good catch. Good catch. Good catch.
Well, after
I mean, I
some-
have to do this.
You have to do it. That sounds threatening.
That tap down spell, Rapier Wit,
no.
one of the best common
Sometimes the
removal
cards
pull you in a
spells-
direction.
removal spells for
Yeah.
white, but putting a stun,
Sometimes
tapping
it's
it,
a
putting a stun
four-color
counter on
deck.
it so it doesn't untap,
Seems a
and
little
drawing a
hoping
card
it's a
that
five-color.
replaces
Me
itself.
too.
You mean
Just
this?
I'm waiting.
So
I'm waiting.
valuable.
Well, this can
No,
hit.
no,
Rapier
you
Wit
can't.
just
I mean, I can do this and this.
targets the thing,
Okay, that's
triggers
fair.
all your
Multiple
repartee,
things.
clears the
You
path,
know,
and
I
replaces
need a
itself.
large man.
I don't even look over here. Everything's fine.
I do think about. Yeah.
No, yeah, you're,
They
you're,
need
you're
a
right
blocker.
with the
Yeah.
first line, I think.
Okay.
Cool card.
LS,
I'm sorry, what
ramping
is it?
further shared
Search
roots.
for basic land. Yeah,
It's
Rampant Growth.
gorgeous.
Yeah, they did a pretty art treatment on
That
that
is
one.
The Mystical
gorgeous.
Archive
Good.
version of Shared Roots,
Yeah,
I
go
believe
for it.
first printed in Avatar. I'm not 100% on that.
Not in
We'll
the
talk about-
business of countering.
I am.
beautiful
I have
cards.
no
but
idea.
I don't have any.
I am
That's why you have the
not
laptop
sure
right
at
now.
all. Yeah, Avatar came to us
Yeah.
in Avatar.
Really
New
cute.
lesson from there. Getting the streaks
No,
on
I'm in the
Mystical
business of
Archive
countering
treatment.
spells.
Which
LS,
Oh.
I'm seeing 4 colors of mana so far. Hadn't even put that together. Yeah, so LS running 4 color, all my best cards.
You search for that mountain.
he's like, I have a lot of rares and I want to play them all.
I think we should pass, I guess. Well,
Wow, that's
Okay.
We
crazy.
are open.
All right. Let's see how it plays out, I guess, huh?
This is just so we know it's prepared, but I know it's prepared, so that doesn't matter.
Both of hers are prepared. Here.
Yeah, that's perfect. So we know
I
they're
mean,
prepared,
in
and then that's
theory,
Further
I can
infinite
make
token
this for an
clarification.
idiot, and then this to
It's
try
not
to
perfect.
guarantee that we.
that could be. I don't know that we're that far.
Do you want this?
Not right now.
Because I don't know, I was gonna.
And this is
do
what you're
that.
going to see from them.
I feel like
But
this
maybe
weekend.
you're right.
A
Maybe it's
methodical
just a
approach,
response.
Yep.
a calculated approach. They
I
are
believe in you.
TCG professionals.
This
I'm
lets
much
us
more of a
also save
vibes
this.
player, you know? Close my eyes and hope for the
What,
best.
this? I can. Oh, I can't. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Never mind.
Pass.
Okay.
And that's the difference
pass?
between them and us.
That's the reason we're on the couch and not playing.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's
Don't you?
try.
What do you think?
Okay,
I feel
so
bad about being
they're
honest.
staying back.
We're gonna
Certainly
do
have
a
got-
Rapier Wit, which is a card you're
Oh.
familiar with.
Yeah.
There we go
Yeah, I
again.
think we're gonna try and target that one.
Stun down
Now,
their
this,
only
this could
blocker.
make a big difference because
not a-
I think I
I
see a
figured
bitter
it might
triumph
not
in Raynad's
be.
hand, and that
It
would
might not be.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna-
But if we
Rapier
could, but if we,
block,
if we
sack,
get the
kill.
damage barrel. Okay.
But
It's not our
as you can
it's
see
not our
now,
turn, so it doesn't get a
still
stun
going to leave it
counter,
open
though,
for the
I
sack,
right.
but they're not going to be able to do any
Yeah,
block
so
checks
just-
I'm not
with
that
it.
familiar.
No,
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 you're
no.
good.
We're
It's
just
new.
trying to.
I only say because you cast it. It's brand new for all of us, so don't
Yeah,
worry about it.
brand new for all of us.
Getting a card feels good.
When it's not.
Is it?
Oh,
but
you
then-
got that.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
wait.
Oh,
No, yeah. but
Are
it's
you
not-
waiting?
Yeah, we're waiting.
I did draw the card, but guess
Oh,
what?
you did?
I'm
My
going to
bad.
draw for turn anyway, so it's going to be the same card.
Oh, sure.
So,
So
if you
no,
want to interact,
no
you're good.
information is gained.
Just need the chump block, no?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They're countering it.
Brush off.
Okay.
Brushing it off.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Just
there
that
we
one.
go.
Brushing off a
All right,
rapier wit.
untap. I will
Love
draw
that.
that card.
What
but
a
it's also-
decision.
This is.
Was
this
that a
puts
mana?
stuns.
Oh, it was okay.
Stun
Yep.
counter will be
I
removed.
feel-
It will
Two
remain
less to
tapped.
cast if it's an instant or
Yep.
sorcery. Just can't
I
use it.
remember seeing LS have a mana sculpt. I know we don't have his list, but I know he's got one.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
have a feeling that's why there may be a little bit of blue floating around in there.
For sure. Well, and a little bit of comfortability on their side, too.
Yeah.
They sent it back with brush off and bitter triumph in hand, ready to roll.
Yep.
There's 3.
I love the EOT there from Lua, though, forcing them to go ahead and make some decisions. Opens up
Definitely
their
double
turn a little
black
bit more, gives them
swaps
more
up.
window to play with because they
And we
went
do
ahead and
have some
forced
good
the
ones.
brush off out of
Good.
LS.
Yeah, on a
There's
one
lot of
drop,
really
you
good
know.
ones here.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I could go. I feel like we could go either way.
Anna Margaret doesn't seem to have put down a land, so
They
what does
are
she got?
playing one hand
know,
right
so-
now.
What do you
Just
think?
brutal.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
this
that's a
is-
tough way to
I don't
start
think
the
this
mold
is
of
right.
5 and then discard.
try
Oh.
that.
But hey, I mean, they're doing good, all things
four
considered.
They are the beatdown.
23,
They're keeping
13.
the pressure on.
Yep.
They're
This is
trying
a
not to let
3-3.
Reynad and
Hey, what
LS
you could do-
stave them
this
off
is,
so
like,
that they can turn a
really
corner.
driving our
Can we take a
life total
peek
down.
at our game
If
two?
we
I just want to see our
did-
board
if we
state.
did-
How
at
we're
our
starting,
second table
yeah.
right here. We've got Bitch
is
Puddin' and Zab
here,
versus
then it
Talia
would be a
and
trade.
Nemo.
This is our high fashion table.
Yeah,
High
so
fashion
we start
table,
your GP2,
our
and then
chess
we just try to be
grandmaster
aggro.
participants.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
We've
man.
got Lua and Anna in the tank right
I'll
now.
play a
We'll
land
check
for
in on that
turn.
other game a little bit better.
Alright, I'm gonna
There's a
play-
fourth
I'm gonna
land
tap
for
his
Anna.
planes
Which I don't know if we want to see.
Well, now she can play her TAM if she draws it, which then all she'll have to do is draw another land
Yeah,
to
right.
landfall prepare it.
I control.
Easy peasy. Just draw the exact cards you need.
Stop it.
Requisition wait.
We were hoping
Yep.
we drew out the counter magic on the last turn.
She did.
Does
Yep.
that feel okay?
Yep.
We feel happy with that? Okay, cool.
We have no
Requisition
blackface.
raid from Lua Stardust.
You know, Tybalt's
Growing
trickery
the team. One of our
uh-oh.
cool
I don't
mystical
know.
archive
Two black feels like there
under
might be something.
junctions.
We
is
feel like we
Spree
might have
card.
something. We
All
don't
their
know.
bluff.
But I think
It was
you're
kind of
gonna
cool to
kill
see Spree
something
come back.
with
We've
our
always
card.
got some.
All right, so
Love the
think
Mystical
just
Archive
I think we
for
should swing.
I mean,
go
speaking of
for it.
mystical
All right.
archives,
I'm gonna
just
Collector boosters.
the mystical archive. I think Strixhaven, for me personally, it was one of the first sets I ever opened.
Oh, nice.
I started with Baldur's Gate, and before that was
All right,
Modern
well.
Horizons 2 and Strixhaven, and I was like, oh, there's going to be a D&D set. I better start now to get ready for it. And I'm sitting here opening collector's boosters of the original Strixhaven going, why are these cards in Japanese? What is happening? And God, the mystical archives are some of the most beautiful cards in Magic.
And Silver Scroll.
Oh.
Talking about a foiling that, okay, well, I'm going to wax poetic on the collector side of this for a bit.
Yep.
But Silver Scroll foiling is maybe one of my favorite of all time. Absolutely beautiful. So we got a big attack. That's where we're at here, is they just are keeping the pressure on. They turned
I mean,
everything
that's what they
sideways.
need to do.
Yep.
Unfortunately, if
So-
Reynad and LS get their health just too low, I don't think they're not coming back from it, you know?
So look at this. Reynad has discarded the Send in the Pests to the Bitter Triumph, not sacrificing the creature.
Okay.
Going to kill the Double Striker, which was clutch. We knew that that was going to need to happen for them to turn this corner, was get the biggest threat off of their board.
On the cast. Oh, thank you.
Still got our Seething Song prepared creature to deal with that got a +1 counter dropped on it by that requisition raid.
All right, now we're gonna go to blockers. So this one's in the
One of my favorite cards in Magic, too.
Seething Song? Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
I love my red rituals, man. Mana
Another-
Geyser, Seething Song,
Such a
Pyretics.
fun part of this set. Another thing that's, I think, going to make this set last forever
Second main.
is those prepared spells. Bringing back classic cards that, you know,
Ancestral Recall is on a card.
being able to open up demonic tutors on
I
creatures,
know,
except
right?
1/8 on the command
Ugh.
creatures, so fun.
It notably does have flash.
Lua fixing some hand a little bit here, sculpting, drawing, discarding, gaining some life.
Daydream is I can exile target creature I control and
LS
return it to the
LS and
battlefield
Reynad
under
had 8.
under my control with +1.
They've pinged a little damage in. They're not letting the
one.
life total get
Oh,
completely
sorry,
away from them now, but
One
they
white
are
and
low.
two
I mean, single digits.
Right, so we have these two.
Yeah, so yeah, that could be. I feel like that's also. Okay, that's not bad.
Great. I think that's it for us.
We'll pass.
Okay, let's see what LS and Reynad can do to come back from this hole they've dug themselves
It's going to be
into.
tough. They at least have full
You made
bandwidth
me
this
discard
turn.
my
Yeah.
whole
Lua is fully
hand.
tapped out. Anna has no cards in hand. And so
Yeah.
they get to play.
How long? I've been hard on the cards like the whole game.
do it first.
Just go for it.
Yeah. Before doing what else?
Just nothing. I mean, it's my
Okay.
land. I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
Terramorphic?
Yeah.
Okay, break, crack.
LS Terramorphic. Man,
Island?
fixing multicolored deck.
What's the best way to do this? I guess. I'm gonna play Rapier Wit on the flyer.
So there's
Another
another
one.
Rapier Wit.
Okay.
Now their second biggest threat is tapped and
Two,
stunned.
drain one.
Yeah, so we go to 9. And then you guys go to 21.
Sounds good. Thank you for
Yep.
Did they gain? I thought they were
Yeah,
going
they
for
did.
23.
No.
We
20
did
Oh,
last
it's from the
23,
thrill,
21.
thrill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I will. Do I play this? this right now?
So at this point, we can't be too far from LS's like set on mana. Right?
Something's got to
We have
happen.
Fixed the color. We have ramped the colors. We have terramorphic the
X
colors.
equals 5?
X
Oh.
equals 5.
Well, I want to play this card, but I don't know.
Well, I can. So this can just turn into a million mana next turn.
Yeah, plus 2s them.
Right.
For
they're
all
long
the cards
cards.
I'm going to cast,
No.
watch
Right.
out.
But then again, I can chump block it.
Yeah, it's a
Also,
3/4 right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So
Pretty low.
you could get rid of the maker, the token maker.
No, you don't have
Let's
to.
see. I want
Starts
to
making
clarify
tokens.
exactly what card
Yeah,
he's
just
casting
and then
here.
if she draws a land, she uses the land instead of the fractal.
It looks
Something
something,
like
yeah.
that. I don't know.
Speculative.
So
There it is.
X equals
Wild
5.
hypothesis.
So I
Yeah,
have
this
a
is
5/5.
just straight
Can I
up
have the token thing.
So these
Create
are
a
mine. You're
fractal.
welcome to
Oh,
borrow
I'm
them.
so sorry.
No,
Okay,
help
I
yourself.
thought
Help
there was
yourself. I'm
surveillance
here to
too.
share.
Okay, okay.
I'm here to share.
5.
So a 5/5 fractal coming
Yeah,
out.
Just create page
Shout
6.
out
Any
create a
keywords?
5/5.
11.
Nope, that's
Okay.
it. It is just a 0/0 with 5+1 counters on it. And then he gets to surveil too, kind of fix the
I
top.
can draw you like some sine curves if you
Oh,
want.
surveil
like-
too though. That's
That's
good.
not
There you
bad.
go. Okay.
Nice little touch on the end
Yep.
there, especially as they're trying to turn the corner.
Yep,
They've
surveil
got
too.
the biggest threat, the flyer, answered at this point. I think I just saw your mana drain.
Yep.
Off
Yep.
the top of his deck. Now glancing to see if they've got the removal, because like keeping the counterspell here without the stuff to get the board right is
That,
going to be
right.
tough.
Can they counter their way out of 9 life, or is there something a little more aggressive?
I feel like they're going to need some more removal right now, but this will show us whether or not they've got removal.
Yeah.
No?
You can't play this and I would bottom both personally.
Really?
Yeah.
There it
Great
is.
at seeing it.
Yeah,
He's saying
maybe you're right.
just send it.
You
We
trust
don't
your
need
gut.
it. LS kind of feeling like he wants the
With
counterspell.
that, and you have the okay.
Yeah, I'm considering.
I think
not
right
playing
on.
this.
I mean, it's surveil. It's going to his graveyard though.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna not play it.
Gaining so much
Okay.
information.
Now they think I have playables.
True.
The secret is my deck has no playables.
That's my secret.
Okay. I'll top 1, bottom
Oh
other.
no, where did it come from? On the floor. It's not in my deck.
Land of the graveyard,
Put
which
Put the land in the
means.
graveyard, let the counterspell on top.
Yep, there it
Is that
is.
irresponsible?
So this is mana sculpt. If he controls a wizard, it's just a mana
It's a
drain.
mana drain.
Yeah.
Archer?
Yep.
Which right now he does not control a wizard though, so.
No, but
But it's still a counterspell sitting on top of his deck.
yeah, exactly. That Seething Song is only going to be able to pop once,
Hey,
and then
we
that
lost a
creature's
card
not
while
going to really be a
shuffling
huge
her
threat to
deck.
them anymore.
Yeah.
We're
It's
just
that
gonna
flying
shuffle it
trampler
back
that
in
they
'cause
want
we
to
don't
find some
have
hard
any
removal for.
order knowledge of her deck.
But it shows the power right there
whatever
with
it
it.
is.
Just
Yeah.
tapping and putting stuff
I mean,
down
we've
on
seen
it,
what,
keeping
3 of
it
them?
turned,
3
right?
now?
2
Yeah.
out of him and 1 out of her. Yep.
Yep.
Loots. Just recycle. I mean, I guess there's this. Yeah, I guess maybe we don't need to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome. All right.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah.
All right.
Passing?
Yep.
That was
Cleaned up a
Oh,
board.
this is
Cleaned up
stunned,
the board a
so we
little
kinda
bit.
removed
Yep,
my
that was
stun
an
counter.
untap. Stun counter removes
But
there.
untap this one.
Let's see, Anna Margaret, not a land, not a land, not a land.
But
I like that too. I like that too. I feel like
Glance at it
this
for
is
a
actually
minute.
pretty good because we can start.
Right now it's back
We
with,
can start looping.
I would
Even though it's
assume,
not huge.
removal.
Yeah.
I like that
I
too.
mean,
We
I
just
like
have to
that
hold
too.
on.
Yeah.
Which if we could
It'd be
try
good
to
if I
just
got a
win.
protect-
Sitting with 3, didn't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to do it. He's got to have something. What has he got
Now,
there?
I have a question. Does the math if we 1, 2, 3? Because we have
Anna Margaret doing some
5,
mathemagic.
Could we then?
right
I
person to do
believe
it.
who had our mathemagic? Was
One
it
white now, and
Talia?
then connect- What's your flash?
Not
card?
100%.
I saw one. We have. I don't remember who. I mean, actually, I can just take a look. I mean, if it's in the deck, that is.
Still this and that. Yeah. Do we want to do them? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Try that.
Okay. Do you want me to do this first?
Yeah, let me play my land.
Yeah. Yeah.
You play a plains. You might have heard of her. I have many of those. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tap 4, and I'm gonna play this Terrafractal, which is the coolest name ever, and I'm obsessed
Yep.
with it. It's a pterodactyl fractal.
Gain a little life.
My
Pterodactyl
Terrafractal
fractal.
is gonna come in with
Yep.
2 1/1 counters on it.
Into life.
Comes in as a +1. It
And
comes
so
in
it
as a
comes in,
1/0.
you
So
gain
it's
two
got
life,
one more
yeah.
power than its toughness, and then just gets counters
This is
for
4,
whatever X
so
is.
it does
this
not
turn
trigger
fraction.
by
I stand
This
corrected.
is currently a
Mathematics is
4/4.
not in
I
a
would
deck
love
this
to
week.
try
Not
to
gonna
use
see
my
the
prepared
mathematical
spell,
No,
which is
I know
Ace
one was
in
drawn,
Song.
but
If that's okay with everybody.
I guess nobody wanted to do that kind of math today.
Alan Historian. It's a flying 2/3 bird. It says
Little flyer.
More
They're
flyers,
putting
yep.
The
And then
air
whenever
pressure
one of our
on.
cards in the graveyard this turn,
We've all seen is
I know,
one
we
of
were-
the gimmicks playing into it.
Easy peasy pull off.
Can you flicker?
we would have to have it for that.
Can I peek at your graveyard really quick?
Yeah.
Really quick.
Oh, wait. Do you have enough mana?
This doesn't target a creature.
Okay, well, he's
So if you do
about
this,
to meet the tree
go
back
out
there.
and get
If I do
these
this.
in our hand also, and then
Is that fine?
possible
Yeah,
things
I think
like-
it's fine. We just
But we
do
don't
we
know what
just start
one of them
looping.
is.
Yeah.
And
Do we
it's a
still
good
have-
one.
Yeah, let's keep.
We have
Do we
this
still
great
have the
one.
one white? Do we still have one white mana?
I was worried there.
Right now, but
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
only if
Yeah.
we do this, we're not going to have it.
Well, actually,
right?
50.
So
Yeah,
that's-
but we don't want to waste this mana, so maybe we do it. What do you think?
So Raynad
yeah, we
right
do?
now
Okay,
holding a
let's do it.
Conciliator's
We're gonna-
Duelist. It says each player loses a life when you play it, and
Yep.
so
Yeah,
their
we're
life total
gonna
would get shot
for
for
the
2.
flashback cost.
just
play
for him
the
playing
rest
this
of this
creature.
And a white
Yep.
to do pursue the past.
Yep.
Is that all right?
Yes.
Great. We'll gain 2
But
life.
you do start gaining the
Discard a
ability to
card.
blink
I'm gonna
things, which
discard
can be
this,
used
Return
offensively
the
and
Fever.
defensively. So.
I
And
mean,
then I'm going to
blinking
draw
everything
2
with
cards.
prepared,
So
as we were just
exile.
talking about.
Mhm.
Doesn't have flashback, does it?
No, it did, but this one does not. It just has Spree. You're welcome to read it if you want.
Yeah, it's the copy. It's the mimic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'm feeling
Redirect.
both of these, and the next.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm actually feeling both of those. Okay, cool.
Girls gaining life again.
I think it's
Man.
until the end of turn.
Right, but I'm going to just represent that there so he knows if it's
I
from
kind of
next
feel like these are either. No, because with the fractal here,
It's a
I think we
5/5.
hold.
It's not
and
an
we-
attack right
So
now, I don't think.
I have a 3/4.
Yeah, I don't think they do. I think they wait until they have
I'm
both
thinking
flyers
they're
back.
gonna
Right.
in
It'll be a
position where if
much
they swing,
bigger,
we're
better
fine
attack
blocking
next
it.
turn with
So
3 flyers in the air.
I think
And
we
they're
should
sitting
hold
on the
on.
life
What do you
advantage.
think?
So even
I
if
don't
they,
know,
oh
I
no,
feel
a
like
5/5, they can
Fast
just
six of
take
everything.
5,
Yeah.
and it's
LS
not
is
gonna.
swinging with that thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we were going for evasive. So I feel like we just need to.
Great.
What do you think?
I think that's fine.
Okay.
I'm worried that you're going to cast a bunch of pump spells, but I think we'll be all right.
I don't. But then we blocked. You see what I'm
And
saying?
yeah,
So
even
we
then, that
feel
mana
like
sculpt's
fine.
not gonna
I don't know, I
be
say
able
we
to
don't.
help. That'd be
Okay.
No,
great.
and that was the problem that I was trying to point out. Is
Yeah.
that once they are ahead on
Put them
the
both
board,
on the
they're
bottom
gonna
and
do
see if
right.
you can get some bodies, because
You need
realistically,
bodies or you need
that's
removal,
yeah.
and that's just not going to get it done. Because
Right.
right now they are really back
Excuse
against the wall.
me,
There's
not let's
attacking
end the game.
power in the air.
You're swinging.
Coming in. Yep.
I
Close
mean-
it.
in the
I
game
think
here,
I'm out of luck.
potentially.
Sure, you're
LS does have green black. He could have the board
Maybe,
wipe
like,
in there.
That's the only thing they're swinging.
Ah.
And they're ending the game.
That's a scary threat that might not be real.
Because realistically, that's what they need right now. They need the board
End
to
of the
be
game?
reset.
Okay.
Okay, because we do have lethal next turn, so I think they have to end the game.
Okay, so
There it
we'll
is.
see.
I'm
Yep.
thinking that
Anna
if
Margaret
this is a
has
situation
come to
where
the same
Anna Margaret,
conclusion.
This guy is going to drain. They're going to probably try to cast as many spells as possible to drain us before combat.
Right, so I don't think we're supposed to.
I don't think.
This is
but-
great.
I mean, why are we here?
Watching somebody sit
This
here
is
and try to
perfect.
think through
He's on the
these
ground
two
and
guys'
see what we got.
mindsets.
Because
is
we don't know
Yep.
what they have in hand.
Let's try it.
We're going to try
She's
to double block
crushing.
here.
All right, I'll trade with the green guy.
Green guy's good.
All right.
Really?
So scared.
Okay, so they killed the drainer.
No, I trust them.
I'm
They can
surprised
hit.
they
But
didn't
that's got
just.
to be ahead of your
4
point.
to everything.
Yep.
Okay.
There it is.
4 damage to everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Violent outburst.
Yep.
One of our Prismari board wipes,
Oh yeah, we should.
rare
that did it.
splatter technique, I should say. Deals
Damn.
4 damage to
Oh,
each
yeah,
creature
yeah.
and each
Yeah,
player.
well, it's okay. No, well,
You have something else.
And now,
well, no, because then
Now
they
you
could
can
that
play the
mana
Conciliators.
sculpt is actually going to be
Saying wipe and then
Crush.
huge.
Yeah, we should.
Damn.
It's not Hearthstone.
Big
Big-
play from
big
Ellis and
turn
Radon.
right there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Seeing the
you're right,
splatter
you're right.
take
I'd say a board wipe is the only
He
thing
just
pulling
gets
them out of the
past
hole.
it.
Right.
They got it.
They got it.
Council's
5 mana
duelist.
board
Both
wipe,
of, okay.
40
When
each
it
creature
enters, every
planeswalker.
player loses 1 life,
So
Including us,
each
yeah.
team's getting
Yep.
shocked here off the Conciliators.
and I draw a card.
He draws a card,
Yeah, you guys go to.
and now
Oh, you're actually 80.
And
Yeah.
anytime I cast a spell that targets a
he
creature,
repartees
we
that
can flicker
links.
something.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
So
That feels good.
we're
Flicker my
Oh, we're gonna play
oh.
the bear. Yeah.
Yeah, first we play the bear. I mean, I can't activate his ability this turn, though.
But it's still good.
Still good, still good, still good.
Yeah. All right. I guess we can't do anything else. right?
Big,
Yeah. Okay.
big quarter turn. Look at this.
I miss
They
our
don't even want to
guys.
commit
miss
the
our
5
guys
to an
too.
attack right now.
Okay.
I mean, they are low.
We should be at 7.
Is burst lightning damage to? Is it target or target creature?
Yeah,
Burst
I thought
lightning
you
is
were at
any
7
target.
also, but
Okay.
to help us with the math.
I mean,
Oh, it heals.
Lewis. I'm just looking at the
Sure.
burn Lewis sitting on
We
still.
erode.
Yeah, 2 to them, 2 to
Right.
us.
Because I think what is it? It's not a kicker, but it's a pay X into it, and it's like 4 damage.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just a shock or something, I believe.
It's like, yeah, maybe we do it. Yeah,
Because this
to
would
buy
give
it to
it
buy us a turn.
for that.
Yeah,
And then
let's
this
do it.
happens. So maybe
Yeah.
do you want to do this
Let's do this
first?
first.
Let's
and
see
draw
what
out.
they
Okay,
got.
totally tap.
Yeah,
How
at
do
this
we,
point, LS and Ran out of turn
There's
the
1 mana.
corner. They are super the
Okay,
beat
yeah,
down.
it's a
Planes, it could be
I think I
anything.
probably
So
would
I'm
have
going
sent the 5
to
in.
tap 2.
I agree with you.
Obnoxious newt.
Yep.
It's got
Maybe if it was a
double
flying
touch.
blocker,
So cute.
I would have
I
said.
just,
Hey,
I don't, there's not a lot of haste going on right now in the set, so
Right, and they had 2 blockers
Let's
back.
that right there, I would have sent
What
the
are we
5, I think, and
I
at
think
least
I
got the
missed
girls
the
down to
fractal.
So we're tapping
under
that
20
fractal.
health.
Do you want me to borrow my stun?
Because they are
so
still,
frowny face?
7 to 23 here.
There's the Rapier's
This is
Wit
our card.
on the
Okay, that's our
fractal.
card.
Love it.
Nice.
Ugh,
I think
see,
we
and
do the other
now
2 things too, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want
wasted.
For turn.
Yeah.
And then let's do, you want to do this first or this first?
Is that the last Rapier's Wit we're going to see?
Because this also has.
I have
Fun
such
Rebound
a try
Relic.
hard question. Do we, in day 2,
also
did the
this
decks
with
change?
No, it's the same decks.
Alright, so I should be.
You might
if I'm cringe, then I should be
I
writing
feel
down.
like we should have a sideboard, you
I feel
know?
like you can sideboard.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yes,
just
it should be okay.
still
Either-
What a great
I don't know, I
representation
think
of
Calculating
the
odds.
decks.
Yep.
So
It's up to
LS
you.
just
If you want it too much,
clarified.
we'll have no chance to win.
Oh,
Are
sure,
we
sure.
doing same deck lists for tomorrow?
See, I
thinking
didn't want to
I
know,
should
that's
be
why we
writing
didn't do the
down
right
Everybody's
cards
deck,
out of
so
the
he knows what he's playing against.
high competitive mindset. He even said before he asked the judge, he
And
says,
then
I have
the
such a
instead
sweaty
if one or more
question.
cards were put into exile this turn, it gets a +1/+1
Sure.
counter on it. You want
He
to do
said,
this
so if I was
now?
being
like we do.
ultimate
Okay.
cringe,
What do
I
you
would be
think?
writing
That's
all the
his
cards
water
down.
mostly
Got
tapped.
it.
That's
That's
our
great.
moment.
Let's use erode.
It's a good thing we're playing a
And
little
then
bit more
go to the
casual.
library for a basic land card.
Wow.
If
While
you
the
interrupt it.
while the blue thing's tapped, I think we have to go.
I don't know, there's a one white, but yeah.
Path of Exile, but destroy, right? That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
difference?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
But
Yeah.
it targets a planeswalker now too, so that's pretty
Oh, neat.
So
Okay.
that's like the exile's
Cool to
better,
remove a
but
spell
like
called
being able to
Erode
target a
from Secrets of
planeswalker, which is
Strixhaven.
sometimes a little bit more protected.
It's just
Yeah,
the
Margaret, what's our
swords,
Path.
Feel like
a
it's
path.
Path
yeah.
but destroys.
Yes, and it can target planeswalkers.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
It's thoroughly destroyed.
Okay,
Target your
Drawing
own
cards
stuff
turns
too.
out
I've seen
Yep.
some people running it
anything
as
else with-
ramp and
I think we're
Yeah,
going, and I think we
yeah.
have our play for next turn. So I think
I mean,
we
with the
have
amount
to.
of
Alright.
inks
We were in such a
or
better
inklings
position
or
before your
pests
board
or
wipe,
whatever your
but,
token
we're
is,
gonna
just
add a
get rid of it.
stack and then pass it.
Get a land out.
Draw?
You want to cut?
Now
All
you'll
right,
blame
I
me,
mean,
so I don't
not
know if
a
I
bad
want to
turn
cut,
out of the
but I
ladies.
will cut anyway. I think I just knocked this off the top with my sleeve.
Answering
You
the
saw this
board
card, you
wipe
blamed
by
yourself.
reestablishing
No,
board
it's
position and
zero.
taking
I
the
just I
thing
can't
down.
help but
Oh,
think
okay, I was like, wait,
LS
what did I
missed
cut
that
to?
chance to swing with the 5/5. Now it's sitting there stunned.
Well, we gave them a land last turn.
Do I just?
Very
I think we
considerate.
just play slow. What? Can I see
Play
it?
slow.
I think this is the only flashback
Yeah,
card.
I mean they've got to figure out
that's
how to
just the one
grind
that
this out
matters.
at this point.
Yeah.
But you're welcome to go through
Oh.
the rest.
I think red white has a lot of burns.
I think unless I did this.
And as we were just talking
I
about,
was
the
just
guys
checking,
have
I
just
don't.
realized, yes,
not.
there is a
In
lot
range
of
being
burn.
dome scoured at this
Yeah.
point.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be a red
Yes, you
zone
do.
moment.
That was a strong yes.
Gain
sorry.
us.
But again, LS
Target
should
us.
at this point be sitting on a mana
Target
sculpt.
us. Gain
Another
4.
drainer. Here's
You
some
sure
more
don't
life
target
gains
us?
for
I
them.
feel like you
I
just
know.
want
Good.
to target us.
Furniture
Just
again.
Yep, yep.
But we're really cute.
Trains them every
So is my
time.
frog.
Look at my frog. Look at my frog. It's so cute.
Do this. I think.
There it is.
This has
I
been a
believe
tight
that's
game.
it, right?
I know.
Still don't want to play either piece.
I feel like that early make me discard my hand though,
don't need it.
and
Yeah,
mulling to
right.
5.
The Awaken the Wiz would
Wait,
be
we don't
so
even have a
good.
target.
I've been on the back foot the whole time
Yeah,
because
put
of
this
my.
Oh, that. Can I read this one?
Absolutely, go ahead.
Do we need to insert? Yeah, I mean, there's.
We able to check in on
this
our
is
other
the
table
It's the only
while we've got a little
flashback,
break
so
in the
that
action
will-
here?
Then return that card.
Take a peek at our
Yeah.
Oh,
second
okay,
game
so
in
it-
action.
It would be
while
coming.
Lua and Margaret are in the tank.
Beat
Let's
Pudding and Zab
see what we've got.
versus.
do
What
that.
do we got here?
Beat
Oh,
Pudding
yeah.
on the right,
Yep.
Zeb on the left.
So I think
Zeb's got
I
a
use
pest, I believe.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Pudding's got
I can't get mana.
counter on it.
Oh no.
I can't get mana.
Yeah, you
I'm so sad. I mean, I really should have tapped this.
Looks like maybe Talia and Nemo are the beatdown.
I was like holding it as a blocker, but now we have a blocker. So.
30 to 23. What do we have here? We have Witherbloom, Prismari, Silver Quill, and Prismari again. Yep.
To get rid of that.
Okay.
And then I can use this to deal with the other thing.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Yeah. Okay.
And Nemo
And then
is
I can always
a quite new player, correct?
Yes, recently within the last year, I believe, she
Yeah.
just started playing, but Chess Grandmaster is quite a title to bring into.
And playing with the returning champion, Talia.
Right.
I think if we have an opportunity to even the life field, I think we need to
Okay.
Okay.
It's not good.
I'm glad we're able to get Bitch Pudding's hair all in camera.
Oh my God, I know.
Good.
We have to zoom out for that one.
end the hunt. Target opponent exiles a creature or planeswalker they control with the
Forced sacrifice, except you have to exile it.
Yep.
Targeting you.
Okay, so we have to
take this one.
Yeah, and is that is it exiled?
We have to ward 2, so you have to pay 2.
Nope, no, I don't. It's target opponent. I target the opponent.
It gets around, so ward not coming into play
Is
here
that
because they're
does that
not
trigger
targeting it.
this later at the beginning of your end step? This turn. Okay, got it. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so this one.
Well, we
that
are
is
well
exiled,
in
so
progress
it's
in
like
this
out of
match
the
as
game.
well.
Yeah,
Let's,
okay. Can't bring it
why don't we
back?
bounce
Nope.
back to our first match?
Nope.
So we can round that one out, and we'll check back in on them.
Can I read the flicker?
That one will go to the exile.
Yeah, this will go to exile now.
It is no longer in the
It
graveyard.
returns it right away, not at end step.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
That's what I was wondering too, because if it's at F step,
I reread it like twice.
Or hold
Okay,
flicker
well, end step,
spell,
I'm going
they're
to kill it then.
clarifying.
Now, Val target, you guys are going to get hit for 2, and we get 1.
But this is just my guy. My little 3.
Unfortunately, Lua, I don't think it matters that it's your guy right now. No.
You were baited. You were baited.
That drainer
We'll just hold up the
being the
that's
thing
good.
that's going to help move them back
I
from
mean,
those. That was their
our life totals are
that was their
shifting.
EOT as well.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Big guy? Big guy?
Well, everyone else will see it then.
Do it. Do
Yeah,
it.
whatever.
Do it. Oh, this card's awesome.
Okay, wait, stop.
Safi and the
I love that card.
Tempest just has
Oh,
hit the battle.
man.
No, what are you doing?
Free cast, so okay, can we get
Okay, we had a
Zaffy up
great
on the
start.
screen here?
This is so
There's a
good.
lot
Actually, we
going
did
on.
Yep.
double to. Do you want to borrow? Do you want to borrow
Zaffy is
my
a
token too?
hell of a
Where
lot
do-
of
do you have my
mana.
pen
But
still?
says
Yeah,
once
I
during
can use
each
my
of your
pens.
turns,
Here, I
you
can
can
give you.
cast
What
an
are they?
instant sorcery spell
3/3
from
what?
your hand
2/2,
without paying its
23
mana
blue and
cost.
red elemental.
Visionary's Dance
Oh,
was
no.
immediately cast for free. LS is
Elementals.
creating
I
2
feel like that's gonna be a
3/3s
little-
with flying.
Oh.
After resolving a
there's the
5/7.
Deafening Clarion.
Not too
I don't
shabby in
think
and of
there's a wrath
itself.
That does not look like a good elemental. Do you know what?
That looks like a little something.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. It was
Need
bad.
2 of them.
we should
A little pepper.
It's a good thing we're not judging them on their art today.
It's not a drawing.
Salamander, unfortunately.
Our son.
And there,
We gain
I
1, right?
feel like is where we're going to see the full
Consider it
turn.
exiled.
And they
The
lose
corner
2.
turn
I
here.
think we're gonna
Yes.
Five
I think
Remove
we're
their
dead. I think we're
last
dead.
I think
thing.
we're dead.
Anna Margaret down to no
Oh.
cards.
Yeah.
All the way down to 1 card, it looks
7?
like.
7, 8, 9.
And here
9.
comes the
We are
the
at
Maj.
10.
This has been a crazy
5/5.
game.
It's been swingy.
I mean, it's free attacks at this point. You got
You
6
have
flying
to.
power
Please do
toughness.
it.
You got 5/7 on the battlefield. 3 bodies to
It's a
block.
great place.
Fully untapped
but
on
yeah, depending
Raynad's
on what you
side.
draw,
And
less
it's just a bunch of
Well,
removal.
yeah,
I know it.
Yeah, he's just sitting there waiting to clear their board again.
Use your
I
brain.
should have
I'll
looked
pass,
at
I'll pass.
yeah, I should have looked at Mythic Spoiler.
I can't think of another way we lose, you know? It's
Yeah.
like-
I'll be real. I was on the plane and I did read most of the cards in the set, so I was like,
Ray
I
going,
did not
I
prep.
can't think of a way we lose here.
Your choice.
But honestly,
I
it's
mean,
looking
Because
bad.
we
They
have
basically
like
do we
to draw
have a
forward,
board?
right?
Let me just say it again. Do we have a board wipe?
Right.
Worked the first time.
Right.
I don't know if
Can you summon another one,
So we
Maddie?
do this. But then I don't.
looking at this deck list, I do not think so.
So if we do this, the possibility of getting this, but it's hard. So it's whatever you feel better.
I think we're gonna die to attack damage if I'm doing my math right.
So you wanna
So I
try
think
to
we
do this?
have to play that and hope we draw something better. Unfortunately, I don't love being in that situation, but that's what
Well, it's
I'm.
okay because this is fine to get
The math I'm seeing is we have to.
right because they just
Yeah.
replaced it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the
Full
numbers are
I'm
not
a little
exactly on their
nervous about
side
that
now.
too, but,
Big,
like,
big
yeah,
turn.
like
No,
with
I
had such high hopes.
I know.
Just
I
so
really
tough.
thought
Wait,
they
at
were
least
right
with the
there.
chance. We'll see.
Anna
Okay,
Margaret
let's go.
starting with it's
I'm
it's
gonna
hard to
tap three
it's
to
hard to
put a Rebel
overstate how
Rouser,
difficult
some
it is to
counters.
come
I can
back from
discard a card,
that
I do a draw card,
amount
or
of
you
being
can hold
behind
on.
resources
Yeah,
early
just
on, starting
no
with
cards.
fives,
None.
forced to discard 2.
Yeah, fair.
Just
Yeah.
brutal.
So I'm gonna discard this Pursue the Past to draw a card.
Yep.
And then I can exile card. This is not relevant because he's not going to tap for
No, I think he's gonna die.
Great.
Do we want?
I think we have moved to desperation phase, unfortunately. Where
Yeah,
they are.
and we are clearly in the denial stage of grief.
Yeah. I mean, they blocked the 5. It's 11.
We have, what are they, 2, 3, 3?
Yeah, it's 6 in the air. It's 5.
Yeah, I think we're
on
dead.
two
I think we're
different
dead and
creatures.
either way.
I think we're
Yeah.
dead. Yeah. But let's
Okay.
let's give them the satisfaction
We'll
of
see
swinging.
if this works out in our favor or not.
The girls, they're not going to concede. They're going to make them do the math.
You can only concede at sorcery speed. So
There it
we'll
is.
pass
Yep.
through, not concede.
Oh man, what a good showing! At least that was a great first half of the game. I didn't think they were.
Yeah,
Nice.
The guys were going to come back, but the board wipe just did it. That was the end for them.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it 4 or 5?
4, right. I just, yeah. Okay, again for it?
Cheating.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Oh my goodness, close call.
Okay.
No, we were winning and now we're not winning. We're not winning anymore. There was
That is
a
a
board
very
wipe.
astute Quandrix observation there.
This locust spray for 1 black.
Oh,
Yep.
well.
Yeah.
Yep, something -1/-1 if I don't cycle it.
Come on over, Danny.
Yeah, trigger.
Oh hey, look who's joining us.
No, that's not triggering. It's
Anna
not
Margaret-
guys?
Anna Margaret and Lua had the
Yeah, he's
pressure
cycling,
on,
not
had
casting.
LS and Reina down to single
But I
digits.
will then play this.
I saw
non-
they
Now
got
they're
wiped,
triggering.
right?
Exile
They're
your
way back
turtle
into the
and
game.
Board wipe just cleaned them out, and now they are
One-sided board wipe?
done. No,
4 to each creature, they had a 5/5 on the
Yep.
battlefield.
but
Damn.
I think they had lethal the next turn. That would have been it. Granted, we don't know what Renaud, how much removal he was sitting on.
I know, right?
Yeah.
This is not looking great for them.
No,
Up
it's
to
No, oh, it's
18.
done.
Oh,
It's
they're
done.
done.
It's done.
Oh yeah, they're done.
That's GG's.
That's
There it
game.
is.
Nasty.
That is
Yep.
it. LS and Reina taking down their game.
All right,
Just-
that's us in the losers bracket then.
Coming
Anna
from
Margaret Lua
behind.
is my next match.
Got you.
So that'll
Got
be
you.
hey, it's good news for me. But they played a lot longer than I did.
Tell us about your
Yeah,
match.
let's
You
hear
played-
what
y'all played Angel
happened.
and Peter. We talked to them.
We don't have to talk about that.
No, oh
We don't have to talk
no,
about
we
that.
we
What?
we
No.
unfortunately do.
Okay.
What are we
then.
blaming on? Mana screw? What are we
Hey, that's
blaming
what
on?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Copy.
saying.
Copy.
So I had a banger opener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a turn 1, not a turn 1, but I had a turn 2, a turn 3, and a turn 4 play. If I drew lands.
Copy.
Ooh,
If I drew
unfortunate.
How many lands in the opening hand? 2 or 3?
2. And guess what
Yeah.
I'm stuck at for 3 turns? It
Makes
was
sense.
horrible.
Makes
So,
sense.
I
I
was
saw
gonna-
Peter get mana screwed too and was hoping
I know,
that
but he won.
maybe it was going to balance it
I
out.
know, right?
The
What happened
aggro
was
there.
is I got a token out, right, with an enchantment. They
Mhm.
removed it immediately. Turn 3, what I was going to do is I was going to seize the spoils into a treasure token, draw cards,
Yeah.
right?
They,
That was gonna be
that would have fixed the mana
That would
problem.
have
Yeah.
fixed the mana problem. Didn't draw a land, right? And then with that treasure token, turn 4, I was going to get out a hasty trampler.
Yeah.
And that would have, and then I could have doubled its power twice.
Right.
And I would have swung out for 16. Which would've been
Coulda,
great.
shoulda,
Coulda,
woulda,
shoulda. I know,
woulda.
I know,
Come on.
imagine if, in another world where like the sky's red,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah. Grass is
I'm
blue.
good at magic. I'm
I wish I was good at Magic too.
know,
I do.
right?
I do. It's a
You're-
tough
you're
one.
Here and I'm at the table.
We keep saying it. Believe me.
We really do.
Yep,
We really do.
yep.
But yeah, that match was much more grindy. The
No,
first
seriously. I mean,
matches-
they're still going
yeah.
too.
Oh, they are in a grind match as well.
in
Can we
the
check in on that
weeds.
board state right now? I'd love to see.
Let's go see what B Puddin, Zab, Talia, and Nemo are up to.
Still grinding out.
Yep.
25,
Live totals.
24.
Yeah, dude, they are locked
What is
in.
going on? I mean, Talia's got a crazy Is It deck going, I know.
Yep.
I know she's packing some heat in there. I know she pulled one of the best cards in the set.
Not in the deck.
What?
Not in. That's what I said too. I was like, it's not in the deck.
Mathemagics.
No way.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't
Gotta
blame her. I
be
don't know if I
kidding
want to be
me.
doing that much math on early on a Saturday.
Exponentials are easy.
You stop it.
What's 2 times 2? Okay.
I'm not here to do math, okay?
Okay,
Stop
well,
it.
It all went
Stop
to the
it.
muscles. It all went to the muscles.
Thank
Flex,
you.
Flex for the stream. Flex for the stream.
Oh, God. Sorry, what?
How much weight you lifted?
Too much.
Lua, come over here.
Hey, join us on the couch.
Got a
Hello,
spot right there.
It's you and me in the losers bracket now.
Miss Anna Margaret, come join us over here.
Here, Anna Margaret.
let
you
me
want
make
the
room.
headphones?
That went great. I don't know if anybody saw.
I thought y'all.
Right over here. Right over here.
Okay, so I've heard of LS for a long time, so
Sure.
I was like, okay, this is a big competitor, and we were sitting and we were watching the games earlier, and we're like, I don't think we got this. And so when we were playing, even though Anna kept getting like no cards in hand, and
Yeah, that was tough. Oh
I
my
felt like we
god.
held our own.
I have to say, mulling to 5 and then losing 2 of the best cards in my deck.
What did you lose?
I lost Awaken the Woods.
Yeah.
Which is a really good
which,
Best expo.
honestly, I'm such like a rampy blue-green Quandrix deck.
Yeah.
That is such a good card in my deck.
Yeah.
And then to also lose an evasive flyer
Yeah.
and to have essentially no hand all game, I still felt like the synergies between our decks were doing the thing.
I also felt
we
like
thought you had it. You were a
Seriously.
turn away,
The
and
pressure
then the
was
board
there.
wipe.
Honestly, I think if the board wipe wasn't there, I was doing the math, and I
Yeah.
think
No, you had
even
it,
with
yeah.
their draining, I
Yeah.
think we had it.
You did.
But honestly, I feel like that's a testament to this set.
Right.
The fact that you can still have these types of awesome comeback moments, it's
Absolutely.
incredible. And
We also came in with a very different game plan. Like Anna Margaret, yes, very Quandrix coded, but definitely a Prismari girl at heart. And so we were like, okay, maybe it's gonna be like Prismari and Witherbloom. Our cards will be in like our own sections. It's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
We did not get that. Our
Yeah.
packs were not focused, but we had a lot of green and really good white.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we really focused on those, and then wound up being in Quandrix and Lorehold. And we were worried about Lorehold in particular,
Yep.
and it actually turned out pretty good.
No,
Yeah.
I'm glad we drew into a lot of the flashback. Something I feel like with sealed that's so interesting is that your sealed pools can sometimes be incredible and sometimes be like, we have like no bombs and
We'll
this is
figure
all
it
best.
out. Yeah.
I do think though that something that worked really well is like Lou was alluding to, like we really looked for removal when we were building our
I mean,
decks.
Rapier's wit, as we saw from both sides.
A lot of
Oh my God.
Just back and
Right.
forth, stunning each other.
MVP of the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
great card.
And so I think another thing that was kind of fun about the two-headed giant component of this is that we were able to pivot when
Right,
we were
and
deck
bounce on
building
each other's things
and
too.
try to we tried to have some like synergy between our decks. I didn't have enough cards to like
So
make it happen
brutal.
for sure.
You know who had the most cards? LS with
Ah,
their giant
he
deck.
he made me discard mine. But I think being able to target your creatures with like a pump spell was super fun.
Yes.
And I think
That flyer you played right away was cool too. I didn't even see that card in the set. That was pretty awesome.
yeah, I'm a fan of X spells, so that was really
Cuboid.
fun.
That cuboid, those bees.
Did
Oh
the
yeah,
bees.
yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good card.
Just growing every turn there.
No,
You're
it did
playing
feel
something.
like it was
Yeah.
consistently. No, the board wipe really is what turned the tide there.
Right. Well, and it started with the mold. You mold a 5.
Oh,
I had
I
seen
know.
Ray's deck. I knew he was coming in with multiple send in the pest. I didn't even think about him using the Mind Rot that gives you the lands.
I
whatever
mean,
that card's
halfway through
called.
the game, we're like, wait a minute, it's the fourth colors just hit the board.
I know, it just
Right?
hit.
Right?
Yeah. It's so risky taking a first mulligan, and so my opening 7 didn't really have an interactive, like a turn 2 play,
Yeah.
which is why I ended up mulliganing, because I feel like we were talking about how with a Lorehold more aggressive deck,
Yep.
Witherbloom, these types of decks, they take
Yep.
a little bit of time to build.
Yep.
And so since we were going for more of an aggro with some spell slinging support from me, we really had to have early plays,
Oh,
which impacted the decision for us
We've
to
seen it all
mulligan.
day. 2
Yeah, I
and 3
mean,
drops making the
Right.
that sets the tone.
Exactly,
Exactly.
especially with kind of our Lorehold strategy. And so I will say, mulling to 5, I think, is what really hurt
That was
us.
hard.
And I felt, but we
What-
needed
what
some
was-
early impactful plays, and we did find them. I just, yeah.
What
You're
was
gonna
the
run out of
cause
resources.
of Mullen 5? Did you just not get lands in your first 2?
Okay, so
what happened?
opening turn, I had an uncastable turn 3 play just because of colored mana situation.
Yeah.
And then it was only like 4 and 5, so that was the initial mulligan. It maybe was a safer hand to keep. Unfortunately, when you have 2 colors in your deck,
Yeah.
you kind of need both
You
colors.
do need
Definitely.
that. It is
Especially if you,
important.
say only draw islands and only have green cards in hand, which is unfortunately what caused the second 2 mulligans.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Which is not great, but thankfully, our starting hands were otherwise. Your hand was.
Yeah, I didn't expect that little double striker to do so much. I was like, oh, this card's gonna get killed because it's so small, and it just was
We were able
really
to boost it
I
early.
know.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
worked
yeah.
out.
Two-headed giant. So many cards in this set are saying target creature or target
You can
player.
help
you can
beef
help out
up
your
your
teammate.
opponent, your teammate.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great set for this for sure.
Yup.
Yeah.
Super fun. Y'all, I appreciate y'all stopping over. You're welcome to hang out. You're welcome to go. I know y'all just played. We got Bitch Puddin' and Zab here going up against Nemo and Talia. We are in the midst of a grind battle here.
Wait, can we say how gorgeous that whole pot is,
That's
though?
what we
I
were
feel
talking
like we need to
That's
just
our
like,
fashionista table.
whoa!
God.
That entire pod is so stunning.
Absolutely, they are.
Well, if you weren't casting today, what do you think? Like, what college would you try to build or hope to build?
Well, there's what I want to build and what I think I would build.
Well, we did that too.
I want to build Prismari. I don't think I would have played Prismari though.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm a theater kid, so Prismari is my heart, but I like to play aggro in Magic, so Silver Quill just looks.
Silver Quill's so cool.
So
There's so many
good.
great inklings.
I'm stuck with Witherbloom. The pests in that cauldron. Oh, it's so good.
Cool.
I just want to play with it. Plus, you have Insanguinate you can get on it. There's so many cool cards.
In some mad preparation on the plane on the way here, I was reading through the cards in the
Yep.
set, and I'll be honest, I don't usually gravitate towards like the Golgari green-black decks, but the Witherbloom cards in this
Really
set
cool.
are
good.
so good.
Yeah.
And I feel like especially in a limited games, lots of the removal we see in black, the tokens, the life gain. I think there's a lot of legs to Witherbloom.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen it show great all day, so
Definitely.
be careful for Witherbloom.
Love it.
Each opponent and Drain, that in two-headed giant is just tough.
Yeah, it's real tough.
That's true. We saw that a little bit against our Silver Quill deck that we played against.
Zab's down to one card in hand. Puddin's got some.
Oh man. This is such a fun match. A lot of fun players on this one.
Another creature off Zab's board. Can we listen in on this table? It seems like Zab was giving us the play-by-play there for a second.
I love the variety of decks we're seeing up in this pod.
We got two Prismari,
Looks like a
Witherbloom,
Silver
and a
Quill.
Silver Quill.
And a Witherbloom, yep.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, these are two of our main Prismari decks today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really feels like they're cooking something. A lot of chatter.
Oh, man.
Gifted the game.
Not a ton of creatures on board, though. It's interesting.
Yeah, it looks like what has happened is Zab and Nemo have been pushing resources against each other while Talia and Puddin kept resources in their hand.
I do love Zab whispering in Puddin's ear. I think we were too blatant with that, but I love a little whisper. It feels like, I don't know, like Survival Tribal Council or something. You
For
know?
us, when you guys are over there just going back and forth talking to each other, it's so funny to listen to.
Yeah.
It's me in the middle
Sorry,
of
I'm a
it.
chatterbox.
It was great, I promise.
Oh, it gives us indication of what's going on.
Yeah.
Our opponents were like so fun to play with too, and like I don't know, sometimes I was like, are they throwing us off with what they're saying? I can't tell if it's like genuine and they're looking for something, or they're like, oh, like the thing with my 3/3, I was like, did you bait me into making this a
I
thing?
felt like they were trying to bait you.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I do feel like the vibes are very good with all the games
Good.
that happened so far today, which
Those
is
two
such a win.
could seem intimidating to play against.
I would say we've
they're
had
so nice.
nothing
That's awesome.
but good games. The first game was a little bit of a blowout.
Oh, yeah.
wow.
But otherwise, it has been just great games.
Sometimes if you like, there is a element of mechanical randomness in Magic of
Oh,
whether
yeah.
your resources will show up, which is, interesting. And I like mechanical randomness. I won't turn this into a probability conversation, but know that it's there.
It would be
Know
fitting
that
for
it's
the
there.
Quandrix player to come over and do that.
Which is crazy. I didn't wear my Quandrix tie today. That's tomorrow.
Represent.
I had to. It's a great tie.
Now, where'd you get this suit? They make them like this?
Unfortunately, I went and bought it and ruined it.
Made it better for later. Batty, come on.
I do respect the Crocs though. You got to get the magic ones.
Oh yeah, I already got my order in with my Black Lotus badge holder
Yeah.
friend.
Heck yeah.
So I want to make sure I get the Magic Crocs. I've been tweeting at both of them for quite some time. There haven't been charms, and I'm like, come on.
We do need
Wait,
charms.
aren't
I
those
love the
called
gibbets.
gibbets?
Yes,
Gibbets.
yes.
I think
But
giblets is
like,
chicken.
I know you're right. Actually, I like after I said it, I was like,
Same thing.
mana symbols as the little giblets
Yeah,
or
a little
gibbets
card.
yeah, like that was such a no-brainer. So
charms.
I'm excited to see it.
yes, you're like, I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Shoe charm. That's what you get from me.
Here's our 3/3 flyer hitting the battlefield over here on Puddin immediately.
you know, we are going
Get
to
some card draw
abscond.
going. Y'all go.
We're gonna go get our
Have fun.
snacks
Thanks for joining
before
us.
our next round.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
thank you for letting us join you on your commentary
Good
team.
luck with the rest of the day.
We'll be back to create
Y'all are
chaos
amazing,
later.
and we'll be
Please do.
back
Please do.
to chit chat about
We'll see
our
you
day.
soon.
Hopefully about a win though next time.
As we settle in to our second final match here with our round 2 going, Puddin has got some cards in hand, I'll say this.
Yeah. Do you think we could get a listen in on this table?
Yeah, let's
hear
what the conversation's going on.
We discard this.
Want that first? You have to do this before, which is interesting.
I could do this to do.
Because it's a sorcery.
This.
But why do I need to play this though? Oh, because I have to life.
That's
just-
right.
this-
Nemo does have an Achroma's
Yeah,
Will in
okay.
here
Because if
too.
we don't discard
She's
the land,
expensive.
we play
Silver
the
quills
land.
in
So
there.
I have. Okay.
We're gonna
wait,
do
wait,
that
actually,
for
let's.
moms.
Because I can actually.
Yeah, we're doing it
I
now
don't
for
think
sure.
So I think we
So I
get
can
rid
use
of
this
this.
then.
No, because we already
And-
cast
Spellbook
that.
Seeker. That's what it
So
was.
we
3/3, careful study, 1 mana,
Yeah,
draw 2,
I think
discard
we do
2.
that.
So that's
Yeah.
what's
It
going
is.
on
I
right
hate
now.
it,
There's
but
so
I
many
think we
cards
do
in hand because
this.
they're trying to figure out which 2 to discard.
Even though we get
Because-
this, I can do this, and I get that for free. Because it's the same.
That's true.
I think
But
we get rid of this guy.
I
You
don't
think
like
no?
losing that is the
Okay.
problem.
We'll see what we draw.
But losing that is
But
also
I do
a
kind of like the
problem.
idea of doing this.
And that. Oh, you want that?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Because
Yeah,
that
let's
would
do
be
this.
This,
I hate
and then
this.
this.
I hate this so much.
Yeah, me
but
too.
yeah.
this.
All right, I'm
Double?
discarding 2.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then play the land.
Just
And
to
I'm
put
gonna
pressure
play.
on.
I'm playing a mountain.
Ah, okay.
And then I will
But the only problem is
tap 3
they're
for
gonna play creatures.
Emeritus of Abundance.
Woo!
It
Hey,
prepare.
okay.
An Emeritus has hit the
Pretend it's
battlefield.
All right.
Let's double check what Emeritus of Abundance does.
This is
Alright,
green.
you're gonna have to read
yeah,
that one.
yeah.
It has Vigilance and is prepared. When it attacks, if I control 8 or more lands, it becomes prepared. Return target card from my graveyard to my hand.
There you go.
All right.
That is going to be
Yeah,
where
that's not
Zab
good.
can get some card
It's
advantage
fine.
back here
It has
because
summoning sickness.
Yeah, let me know when
We
you
don't have
she
action.
has
She
got
pretty much
7
does.
one card in hand.
7 lands on board.
This
But
enters
yes.
Yep,
this
looks
turn.
like it.
Yeah, we
Um,
can't attack.
Okay, so we will pass.
All right, untap. Draw.
Emeritus of Abundance, 3 mana, 3/4.
John,
Enters
next.
prep so you can
Oh my
regrowth
gosh.
immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna play my land.
I play my land.
Did she not?
I think we're gonna
Regrowth
choose
immediately?
this.
Well, no.
Huh.
Yeah.
I
Could
see
like
an
I mean
open-
the
Yeah. No, but I
premier
need that for
removal
this,
spell
but
in
next
Witherbloom
turn
is
I could do
4
this,
mana, I
and
think.
then do
Black green
this.
2.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So maybe she's
Right.
just staying back with the removal
so
and
that's-
she's
I'm
willing
just
to lose the
mathing right
regrowth if they
Yeah.
remove it.
So
That's odd because
It pays that one.
she's at, I believe,
and then
7
can do
lands,
this.
We gotta get
regrowth
that.
to your
So
8th
right
land,
now-
which turns you online, so then you can continue.
I think
Right.
so, right?
To-
Because then I
And
will
then I
do
can
this.
do
hang on,
this.
I'm just
Do
mathing.
that.
Well, we'll see, we'll see.
And then ping her for news.
Yeah, I like this because we can do it again next turn,
Okay.
which
So,
is pretty cool.
so we'll
If
do
you
this
top deck
now.
a land.
Yeah, and this.
Okay.
That's the exile
Do
spell.
that.
Yep.
But
Neva's
Do all
playing.
of it.
Got you.
Yeah.
You know what, I'd love
Okay.
to see some,
All right, so we're
something with
gonna
Paradigm
pay
come out.
Yes.
4,
I know we have a few
Yeah.
throughout the
and
game.
we
Yeah.
are going to wander off,
Yep.
exiling your target creature.
Do you want me to?
Oh,
Yes.
All right, I'm tapping 2.
Oh, you have to sacrifice treasure.
I'm sacrificing treasure. For blue, tapping the red, I'm gonna counter target spell for a greater.
Straight
okay,
up.
great.
huge.
Owned.
That actually is wonderful.
Save the
I don't like that
Veritas,
they were
man.
happy
So
about that.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
Talia
probably
immediately goes,
you were
no
gonna
big
do that.
deal, we're good.
I am going to tap out completely,
Ah.
and I'm going to cast Improvisation Capstone.
Did you pull it
And I
from
will
the
exile
raw
until I
Aether,
exile
Batty?
4
He
greater
goes
twice.
Paradigm
Cast
spell,
without
please.
mana cost.
Ah.
And they have
I call. I
Paradigm,
ask for a board
so
wipe.
I
We
can
get it. I ask for
do
a
it
paradigm.
every
We
turn.
get it. I love it. Sometimes you can just feel it.
This thing is insane, Chad. If we can get an improvisation capstone on the
I
on
fell
the
for
on the
the
screen
Holy.
there. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile with total mana
That
value
is 4
4 or
damage to
greater.
target creature. Surveil.
You
I
can
will
cast any
deal
number
4
of spells
damage
from
to
among them
target
without paying their
creature,
mana cost.
and
And it's got Paradigm. She's
Surveil.
casting that at the
Every
first main phase for the rest of the game.
turn.
Graveyard.
Like her biggest problem now is
Um,
getting
and
milled out.
You have stuff to do.
Oh my God!
Casting
Actually,
free
though,
stuff over and
already-
over
you should do
again.
that. Oh, I should do this. Okay.
So pay 3.
I thought that was gonna be a lot more scary than what it was. It's fine.
It's going to
oh,
get scary.
just
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's still
just
happening.